Source Julian is your fireplace expert in Traverse City.
Now, the UpNorthSportsRadio.com pregame show with Rich Calkins and J.J. Rowell, presented by Source Julian. Source Julian has been Northern Michigan's premier dealer for fireplaces and alternative heating solutions for many years. Check them out at SourceJulian.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Thurlby Field. I'm J.J. Rowell alongside Rich Calkins for another exciting season, Rich, of Traverse City West Titan football action. And we are starting off the season at home in the comfortable confines of Thurlby Field, taking on the Gaylord Blue Devils.
Yeah, we truly do have that home field advantage, do we not, JJ? It's great to start the season here on a sunny evening here in late August. Great temperature, 75, 76 degrees. It's clearing off here. It's going to be a great night to get high school football season 2024 undergo, and I tell you what, it seems like it's been a long time since we played, JJ. Couldn't wait for football season to get started, and here we are.
Now the Traverse City West Titans, second year under Coach James Wagner, and
right.
Here's a few things we do know, Rich. We know that Owen Hendricks is back as quarterback. He got some on-the-fly training last year.
He did.
After the injury to Isaac Kelsey in Week 3. So he's back with 6 games worth of experience under his belt. We know that Coach Wagner can grow one heck of a fine mustache.
We've got a couple of surprises for Coach Wagner here coming up this year as well. But yeah, no doubt about it. It's great to have the fall sports picnic here at Thurlby Field last week. That now includes all of the sports that take place here in fall. And so it's great to get to meet some other coaches from different programs, other athletes in those other programs as well. And Coach Wagner, of course, gives us a pregame interview as well. But yeah, it's just good to get back to some familiar things, get into more of a routine here, and really, excited to be about, a little over 12 minutes away from kickoff for high school football.
And it's a little exciting. The kids aren't even in school yet.
Yeah.
School doesn't start for Traverse City West until next Tuesday.
Yeah, that's right. They're going after the Labor Day starts. Some schools have started already. That's that school of I can do what I want to do. So that's what they're doing. And so, but everybody will be on the same boat here after next week, as school will be in session statewide here in the state of Michigan.
All right, you spoke to the fall picnic that was here last Friday night. When we come back from this commercial break, get some messages from our fine partners with Up North Sports Radio that help make this broadcast happen every season. We're going to have an interview with Coach Wagner, and let's see if you can tell the trickery that he organized for during the interview. If you know Coach Wagner, you'll understand what we're talking about. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes with Coach Wagner on Up North Sports Radio.
Source Julian is your fireplace expert in Traverse City, the only dealer to offer the entire line of Cozy Heat fireplaces. Whether gas or wood burning, indoor or outdoor, Cozy Heat has traditional and modern options. And Source Julian can help you design and install your custom creation and make your Northern Michigan home a truly special retreat. Imagine all the lazy days and magical nights in front of your custom-built Cozy Heat fireplace. Visit Source Julian in Traverse City or sourcejulian.com.
Fox Grand Traverse Ford presents Pre-Owned with Peace of Mind. Fox is now a Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicle center. That means your money back anytime during the first 2 weeks or 1,000 miles, plus a free Carfax history report, a 139-point vehicle inspection, and a 3-month, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Shop our Ford Blue Advantage vehicles online at FGTFord.com or visit us on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Fox Motors, only the best.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Lube, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate, so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
Your home team works hard to win on game day. Nicolet Bank works hard to manage your money every day. Score big and get paid with better checking. Earn up to 3.00% annual percentage yield with Real Rewards checking. If you don't earn money with your current checking account, it's time to switch. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com or talk to your neighborhood team today. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations. Member FDIC.
Welcome to the TC West pregame show. Rich Calkins joined alongside head football coach of the TC West Titans, James Wagner. And James, second year overall here for the program. Your first year went pretty well overall, and how did the off-season workouts go?
Well, first of all, it's great to be back with you guys. Excited to be here and excited for football season. Off-season was great. A lot of work went into it. Even dating back to November, December, started training. And then just working, day by day with little things, scheme and, spending a couple, maybe it's a one-on-one class session with certain kids or just being able to work with, certain group of guys. But it was great. And then we rolled right into the summer and being able to utilize our days that we have to continue to build on each day, and it's fun to see the progress and grow. And I think these kids are really excited to come out on Friday night, or I guess in our case Thursday night, and see what we can do.
Coach, what are the numbers in the program? Rumor has it down at the freshman level we got some large numbers.
Yeah, I think we do. I mean, there's upwards between 50 and 60. It's a big group. There's talent in there, and it's always interesting to see. It's always great to more logistical problems and just take more kids, but we're excited about that group and what they bring to the table. But I look at our program as a whole. We're up in numbers, probably around 15 or so, and a group of seniors and juniors that collectively be around 15. It's a good group, and luckily as a whole, we've had a lot of fun. And they're really fun with us. We're going to see what we end up here.
Coach, we'll do a little review of what happened last year, 4-5 season in your first year, including a 2-game winning streak that closed out the season, a 35-0 shutout of Bay City Central, and then a huge win against crosstown rival TC Central, 17-8. So your defense only giving up 8 points the last 2 games. You have to be really encouraged about that.
Yeah, I think there's kind of a tipping point in the middle of the season, kind of around the Dow game, kind of felt like things really started to go for us. I think the first year is always a lot to be able to come in and implement scheme and get to know the kids. I think there was just that tipping point, and we finished, kind of thought how we felt that we could see, and it's kind of it was an exciting time, but it was also kind of a thing like, man, we only had a couple of weeks earlier on with this program, we had that thing, but we were really proud of how we finished and kind of launched into the offseason and gave a lot of these guys who were coming back, definitely some momentum heading into this year.
Coach, looking at the schedule, only 3 true road games this year, 1 trip to Grand Haven, 2 trips to Midland. Overall, as far as travel goes, that's a pretty good road season.
Yeah, we like this last year.
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to just be here at our being able to play here. And, it's always fun. It brings out a great crowd. And, it's just a fun Friday night.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Titan Community Kickoff.
Play here, and
It's a great time to grab some food or hit the tables on the east end of the field along the scoreboard.
It is, Coach. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that. We opened up against Gaylord, a team you're very familiar with, of course, and also a team that we took right until late in the fourth quarter. They scored late to win it, but it was a team that won 11 games last year.
Yeah, and we'll get started in just a little bit here.
Very stout all the way across borders. They went 11-0. Going into that game, and obviously they lost in, I think, the semi-quarterfinals. And they lost it eventually to the state championship. So Gaylord is a very strong team, and I know they lost some guys, but they're. I know DJ is. He's got big shoulder there, and he's got a good team coming back. They're very, very, very strong in the front. Some big beef down there in the trenches, and they've got some up and coming athletes who are going to be very, very good. I mean, they've got a quarterback from their Navy program last year who was very solid. A left-handed kid who likes the ball, and they've got some athletes back there that they'll put back there as well and let them around. And so, yeah, it'll just be it'll be a group effort for us to be able to pull out a win. But we're really looking forward to the challenge. These guys are really motivated to come back, and what happened last year doesn't happen again. So, time will tell. It's always kind of that first week. The mistakes that happen, all the jitters that can come out, we're trying to eliminate those things. It's just really practice. We'll see what happens.
It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan. Well, if you live in Michigan, you shouldn't go through a day without the protection of Farm Bureau Insurance. I'm Ben Amon, Farm Bureau. We serve only Michigan, so we know what Michigan needs. We know and we understand you. We protect you. For pure Michigan-based protection, call me, Ben Amon, in Traverse City at 231-735-3127. Or Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, 231-735-3127.
Jimmy John's is proud to support TC West football. Try the new Jimmy John's Mediterranean chicken or veggie wraps. So healthy and so delicious. Pair it with a side of pita chips with Sabra roasted red pepper hummus. With lots of classic favorites or the new wraps menu, there's so much to love at the 2 Jimmy John's locations in Traverse City. Easy to pick up, and of course they always deliver freaky fast. The player and parent of the game is presented by Jimmy John's of Traverse City.
Welcome back, folks, to Up North Sports Radio. I'm J.J. Rowell alongside Rich Calkins, and as you can see, the Traverse City West Marching Band has taken the field to play the fight song. This is the Source Julian pregame show. Source Julian has been Northern Michigan's premier dealer for fireplaces and alternative heating solutions for many years. Check them out at sourcejulian.com. Rich, tonight the Titans welcome in the Gaylord Blue Devils. And it's time to get to the keys to the game. Brought to you by Williams Chevrolet, locally owned and operated, community-focused, and dedicated to providing quality products and services at the best value while delivering complete customer satisfaction. Williams Chevrolet in Traverse City serves all of northern Michigan, including the Upper Peninsula. Rich, what are the keys for the Titans to start off the season with a W?
All right, keys right out of the gates here. Rely on that defense right now. Usually defense comes together a whole lot quicker than offense, so rely on that defense to play strong tonight until that offense can get into some rhythm. And don't turn the ball over. If we can get on the positive side of a +2 turnover margin, we should walk away with the win, because we played a very tough Gaylord team last year to a 13-7 score. Gaylord won with a late touchdown, like I said, late in that fourth quarter, but it was quite a battle, and the Titans really played him tough in Coach James Wagner's first game against his old hometown.
That's old news.
That is old news.
We don't talk about that anymore. That man, the mustache matches perfectly in the forest green and Vegas gold of the Traverse City West Titans.
Yeah, no doubt. They're really going to rely on kids like Owen Hendricks, like you said, having those 6-7 games to play at quarterback last year, which is so valuable for him to get that experience. And so, it's tough on one hand, but also, again, excellent experience for Owen.
All right. It appears that the band is ready for the anthem. The Blue Devils are ready for the anthem, but the Titans are keeping us waiting in suspense. So let's get to the coin toss, Rich. It happened just a few minutes ago at center field. The Nicolet Bank coin toss. Real people, real conversations. Check out what Nicolet Bank has to offer at nicoletbank.com. How are we starting the game there, Rich?
Hey, we're starting West won the toss, and they're going to defer until the second half. So Gaylord will receive, and across the video dial there, you will be able to, Gaylord will be receiving going from your left to right. So again, West wins, but deferring until the second half.
Now, a little bit of strategery there by the Blue Devils, because they're starting with the sun in their eyes, but that sun's going to continue to drop over the hill, and come second quarter, the Titans are going that direction.
Yeah, exactly. As we see now, as West is starting to come out of their locker room across the way as they're getting ready to take the field.
So here come your 2004 Traverse City West Titans. The Bleacher Creatures come alive. I got to talk to a big section of the Bleacher Creatures tonight, Rich. The theme for the Bleacher Creatures was frat, bro.
Oh, is that right?
I thought it was business casual. They're all in button-up shirts and ties, and they're like, no, it's frat, bro.
Okay, there you go. They come up with all kinds of creative stuff every single year, every single game.
All right, so we're going to put the camera on the band, set the microphone out, and enjoy the national anthem. There you go, folks, the national anthem from your Traverse City West marching band, as we are just minutes of the way from the kickoff of the 2024 season. We're going to step aside real quick and be back. You're listening to UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
As soon as school is back in session, it's not too early to book your family's winter holiday travel or even your spring break getaway. Fly from TVC Cherry Capital Airport in Traverse City, your hometown airport. TVC is total value and it's convenient. Book your holiday and spring break getaways while seats last on Allegiant, American, Delta, and United. Fly nonstop to the sun. Or with just one stop, TVC gets you anywhere you want to go. Visit tvcairport.com.
As the last locally owned new car dealer in Traverse City, Williams Chevrolet is proud to support the Traverse City Titans and all the hardworking folks here in TC. That's Williams' main focus, taking care of our fellow Michiganders and making friendships every day. Williams stocks the most popular brands, Honda, Kia, and Chevrolet, and the Chevy lineup includes a huge stock of rugged Silverados, Blazers, and Equinox. So visit Williams on US 31 or always at williamschevy.com.
It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan. Well, if you live in Michigan, you shouldn't go through a day without the protection of Farm Bureau insurance. I'm Ben Amon, Farm Bureau. We serve only Michigan, so we know what Michigan needs. We know and we understand you. We protect you. For pure Michigan-based protection, call me, Ben Amon, in Traverse City at 231-735-3127. Or Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, 231-735-3127.
As the last locally owned new car dealer in Traverse City, Williams Chevrolet is proud to support the Traverse City Titans and all the hardworking folks here in TC. That's Williams' main focus, taking care of our fellow Michiganders and making friendships every day. Williams stocks the most popular brands, Honda, Kia, and Chevrolet, and the Chevy lineup includes a huge stock of rugged Silverados, Blazers, and Equinox. So visit Williams on US 31 or always at williamschevy.com.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Lube, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate, so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
Back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com, JJ Rowell alongside Rich Calkins as the band has officially left the field and the Titans are lined up at their own 35 for the opening kickoff. No NFL rules, just a good old-fashioned kick. And there we go. That one's going to go out back to about the 12-yard line, picked up by the Blue Devils. They bring it back up center. Ooh, they make one miss, and Noah Dumont, the captain, with the takedown on the Blue Devils, Isaac Collins, who gets a gain of about 15 to 20.
Yeah, Noah Dumont is going to be in on a lot of tackles here tonight, JJ. He's the kid that last year told Coach Wagner, he goes, Coach, I just want to play defense. So that's a kid they absolutely love to have on that defense. He's going to play that outside linebacker position here this year.
So the Blue Devils will start 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Looks like they'll have a 2-man set in the backfield. There's the snap. They hand it off, head up the left side, make one miss, but enough to bring him down for a gain of about 2 yards.
Yeah, in on that Carson Toothman, number 4 for the Titans, hold him to a 2-yard gain. They ran around that left side, but Toothman came across the way. That there, nice, covered a lot of ground. Noah Toothman showing off that speed.
Collins on the carry for the Blue Devils. Kent is the quarterback for the visiting Gaylord team. Not very often you see a quarterback wear 34.
No, you don't. No, that's an unusual number for sure, JJ, at the quarterback ranks.
So he'll jump back in the shotgun again. Same formation, wide side to his right. They hand it out, try and run up center. He make one miss, but the rest of the line is there. That looked like number 4, Carson Toothman, and 72, Roman Leask on the tackle.
Yeah, Leask in there. Jesus also in there, number 55, Mendez. Both of them doing a really nice job along that front for the 3rd and long now for Gaylord. Their first 3rd down of the game. See what this Titan defense does.
3rd and 6 with 10:34 to go in the first quarter.
See if Gaylord chooses to go to the air.
They'll get 2 to the wide or to the narrow side. They'll still hand it off to Collins.
But they're there.
He barely makes it to the marker. That's going to be a 4th down as he's taken down by a slew of Titans.
Including Jackson Gallagher out there. Once again, Carson Toothman in on the tackle. Great job there. Great stop by this Titan defense here on the first drive.
And we recognize that young man back there to receive this punt, number 19, Colton Core, as he heads back to around the Titan 25-yard line because the Blue Devils, they were booting it in warm-ups.
Yeah, oh, they were, yeah. Their punter, he has got a strong leg. If he kicks it anything like he did during warm-ups, he is going to boom this.
There's the punt. It's up. Kind of low. It's going to land just about the 36-yard line and into the hand of the officials. So the Titans will get a first down, and they're going to start in their own side of the field at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, solid field position here for the Titans. Going to run out here on offense for the first time in 2024.
Everybody's just kind of feeling each other out so far.
Again, number 1, Owen Hendricks, a captain this year. He's going to be your starting quarterback. And it looks like Charlie Sowers, number 9, is going to be one of the main running backs this year. He got quite a bit of time at running back here last year, JJ. Titans looking to the sideline.
9:36 on the clock. Hendricks got a single man in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Core. He goes right up center, puts it down for about 4 yards. 5 yards now, so that'll be a 2nd and 5 for the Titans.
Yeah, Sowers, good run. Little misdirection there. They got a man in motion, running a cross formation there. They fake the handoff to him. And again, if they don't collapse after that guy, you're going to see them running wide here sometimes, giving the ball to the man in motion.
Ball on the 34, 2nd and 5. Just over 9 minutes to go in the first.
Drew Esper in the left slot over here on this side. Watch him. He's a kid, as a sophomore last year, was all conference.
Colton Core out wide with him. There goes the handoff to Sowers. He meets the line, makes one push, and puts about a yard to 2 more yards down for 3rd down.
Little better job by Gaylord that time. Stopping for a yard gain. That time going to bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 4 for the Titans.
Let's talk about our Farm Bureau first down, or our Farm Bureau front 5. Front 5 protecting Owen Hendricks out there. You've got Bodie Toki, Roman Leask, Liam Burgeon, Colton Rotola, and Brandon Dean, the starting 5 for the line for the Titans. There's the snap. They hand it off to Charlie Sowers. He's going to push out. Well, that's still going to be about 4th and 3 for the Titans.
Yeah, Gaylord stuffed that up pretty well. Looks like the Titans are going to punt this away. 4th and a long 2, almost 3. But going back, Drew Esper, looks like he's going to be their punter this year.
Isaac Collins, the senior for the Blue Devils, steps back to about the 25-yard line. So far in this first period, or quarter, Rich, it's been a stalemate.
Oh, sure. That's, first couple of drives in the season. Remember, no preseason. Oh, Drew just got that off. There was a lot of pressure.
That one's going to go out at about the Blue Devils' 35-yard line.
Now, I'm not sure if that's there's something on the field in the back here, Jay. It's not a flag, but.
Is it a beanbag? Or
yeah.
They marking something?
Because it's standing out to us here right now.
It's not a pair of shoes left over from the picnic, is it?
No, it's not. Okay, so Gaylord will start at their own 40. Good field position for the Blue Devils here on their second try.
7:37 left in the first. Shotgun for the Blue Devils. Kent takes the snap, hands it off. And here they're going to head forward, but end up going backwards as Isaac Collins lands about a half a yard behind the marker.
Gaylord really loves to run along that left side of that offensive line, so they're very comfortable with the guys they have up front there. So continue to watch that throughout the game tonight. When they need must yards, they're going to run to that left side.
A couple of big holes on the defensive line for the Titans this year, and Brady Vaughn, who suffered a preseason injury.
Yep, he's got a lower body injury right now. Still named one of the captains, but hopefully he'll get back before the end of the year.
So here come the Blue Devils. They've got 4 in the backfield. They'll go for the
First
shotgun,
pass.
look for the pass, up and over, and a big hit. Pass completed to Connor Bram, but on the tackle, you've got Braden Popa, and he hit him hard.
He sure did. His eyes lit up when he saw that ball went up high to the tight end. Brady Popa just stuck those shoulder pads right in his rib cage and took him down for very little gain. Great job by Brady.
Reminder, folks, if you're watching this game, you're watching on the Up North Sports Radio Facebook page. Feel free to give us a like and send a comment who you are, where you're from, and who's your favorite player on the field, and we'll try and give you a shout-out later in tonight's broadcast. All games this season will be broadcast live here on UpNorthSportsRadio.com and the Up North Sports Radio Facebook page.
3rd and long for the Blue Devils.
Man in motion. There's the snap. They'll flick it to him. He's got a block, but it didn't do any good as
we do have a flag on the far side of the field as well, JJ.
Drew Esper laying down a hit.
Coming up from that free safety position. He can cover a lot of territory. Coach Wagner, there's going to be a penalty on Gaylord, and Coach Wagner's going to deny it. So fourth, going to be bringing up 4th and 6 for Gaylord.
.551 left in the first. Blue Devils talking it over on the sideline.
Yeah, they're near midfield. What do they do? Now it looks like
they're bringing in the punt formation.
They are. But again, this is the perfect area. You could do a fake. If you have some individuals there to where you can run a fake punt, this is the area that you would run it. At your own 45, almost 46-yard line.
Connor Bram, the punter for the Blue Devils. Colton Core sets up at about the Titan 15-yard line. Way back there, and we're going to get, I think, a delay of game and a flag.
Yeah, there is another flag. Yeah, we do have a delay. Going to move them back. Now take that. You want to move them back 5 yards.
So that's going to be 4th and 9. Ball on the Blue Devil 39-yard line.
Gaylord took a long time to decide whether they were going to go for that or not, and they sent the special teams unit out there late. Now it's 4th and 10.
Makes you think if there's some chicanery coming up.
Well, I would say now, though, with it being 4th and 10, almost they wouldn't do it.
There's the snap. Ball is up. And Colton Core is going to take it at the Titan 25-yard line.
Good fair catch by Colton Core there. So just a little feeling out process here to start the season with 5:17 to go in the first quarter. No score here. JJ Gaylord in their visitor white uniforms. Of course, the Titans in their green.
And Vegas Gold.
That's right, Vegas Gold. That's right. We got to get the.
I was told today if you try and get forest green and gold, you're going to get something that looks like a cheesehead should be with it. So you got to make sure you get Vegas Gold. So here come the Titans. There's the snap. And that's going to be a keeper for Hendrick. He goes out to the right, and he's going to get a Fox Motors first down.
Owen Hendricks, excellent play call there. That was a quarterback keeper along that right side all the way. First down initially here by this Titan team in 2024.
Remember, you can shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGT4.com. Go Titans. 5:06 in the first, and the Titans have the ball on their own 36-yard line.
The bleacher creatures looking out down to the right side here, JJ. They are into it after that first down. A little bit of momentum now for the Titans.
Well, they don't have to get up for school tomorrow, so they're all full energy.
The game's going to go on all night.
So there's the snap.
There's
they hand
Esper.
it off. Esper comes through, makes one miss. He'll slip on the turf and get about 1.5 yards for second down.
That's one of those guys in motion. Again, he's a good athlete. A little bit of indecision to whether to cut it up through the middle of the field or go wide right there, but he did slip on the turf here at Thurlby Field.
Officially, they'll say 2nd and 9. Ball on 38.
Drew Esper going both ways here to start this game, playing the free safety position on defense and a slot here on offense.
An athlete like Drew Esper, he has to play both halves or he'll get bored.
Yeah.
Hendricks puts him in motion, fakes the handoff, steps out. There goes Hendricks. He puts it in the air. That one's tipped and just out of reach of his receiver, Braden Popa.
A little bit of a play-action fake in the backfield that time. Popa was open there for a first down. Like you said, the ball may have been tipped just a little bit to throw him off. It's going to bring up a third down. Yeah, third and long, 3rd and 9 for the Titans.
4 minutes to go in the first. Hendricks has got Sowers in the backfield. He's got 2 on his right, 2 on his left. And 5 strong Titans in front of him. There's the snap. Hendricks, and they converge around him. And Hendricks will get sacked for a loss.
Yeah, they sent more than they could possibly block, and that would look like a little bit of a QB draw that time. It looked like he was going to run it, but when he tucked it, too many Gaylord Blue Devils all around him, so definite punting time here for West.
Yeah, from the 4th and 14 ball on the Titan 33.
No. Watch this special teams unit here now. Gaylord almost blocked it on the last punt, so we got to get it off a lot quicker. We moved up front. We're going to move back 5 more yards, I believe.
Yep, the laundry has hit the field from both sides. Checking into the game for the Titans, Dylan Dunklow.
I see Noah Bennett out there, too, number 7 on special teams.
So now it'll snap from the 28. Esper lined up to punt from his 10. He gets it, and he gets tipped. That ball is still bouncing, and the Titans will stop it just across the 50-yard line.
Man, Gaylord is coming. They are coming after that punt every single time. So, once again, they've been gaining field position each and every possession here, JJ. Now they're going to start right at midfield.
3:08 in the first. Blue Devils take over at the Titan 49-yard line.
Third possession now already in this first quarter for Gaylord with 3:08 left to go in the first quarter.
Blue Devils head to the line. It looks like they'll actually spot the ball on the 50. Even territory for just a moment.
It just makes it better and easier that way for everybody. Oh, they moved.
And we got jumped on both sides.
They sure did.
But they'll always call that on the offense.
We'll see. We'll see if the defender jumped first to draw the offense off. We'll see what they're going to do. No, they're going to call the back moving. So moving back 5.
So now it's official. The ball is in Blue Devil territory. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 45. And the Bleacher Creatures would like to remind the Blue Devils that you can't do that.
It's always good to be reminded of those things. They're very good at pointing out those mistakes to the opposing team. They do it all year long, so it's nothing against Gaylord. They do it against everybody.
You know, we like to be helpful.
Yeah, because helping is their job.
3:08, and the Blue Devils will line up again for 1st and 15.
Another run along that left side.
Right up the middle. They're trying to expose that
Jackson
interior
Gallagher
line, and it's not working so far.
52, Jackson Gallagher in on the tackle right there. No room.
So that'll be 2nd and 14. They gave him a yard.
Chance Warner out there on defense for the Titans as we continue to call off some of the numbers. Number 82 is out there as well, Stallworth.
The ball carrier for the Blue Devils, there was a sophomore, Andrew Simoniak.
Oh, coach's son. I think DJ Simoniak is the head coach. I bet you that's his son.
4 men in the backfield for the Blue Devils. They'll hand it off again to Simoniak,
and
he'll get hit for a big, big loss.
Brady
Simoniak
Popa
goes down, and that's going to be a 3rd and 19.
Brady Popa said, hello.
It's nice to meet you.
It is, in the backfield. Threw him for a huge loss. Excellent blitz by Popa.
Under 2 minutes to go. No score on the board yet.
-5 on that run, last run for Gaylord. Tackle for loss for Brady Popa.
There goes the man in motion for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, they got to get down to the 40-yard line of the Titans for a first down.
Ball's there. There
a lot of time.
Nobody to go. He puts it
he's
up
wide
in the air,
open.
Wide
My
open.
gosh.
There's the first down, and Drew Esper will knock him out, but not before the damage is done into Titan territory for a Blue Devil first down to the 35-yard line.
The Titans came up, thought that he had crossed the line of scrimmage so they could come up and go after the quarterback, but he was still behind it by a little bit. And that by leaving that tight end wide open there, the simple pitch and catch then from quarterback to tight end, as it was a 24-yard pass there and a first down for Gaylord.
Kent's got Simoniak in the backfield with him, and 2 to his left, 1 to his right. They'll hand it off to Simoniak. No, they faked it. Tried to go up the center, and they're going to get a couple yards on the board before the whistle blows.
QB keeper that time, 34, Kent. Going to be under a minute to play here in this first quarter when this ball is snapped. Again, no score here in Traverse City.
2nd and 7, ball on the 32.
So far, this game's starting very reminiscent of the game last year, JJ. Very low scoring.
Just a little push here, a little push there.
Yep.
There's the snap. Drops back for the pass, puts one in the air, and there's nobody there to get it.
There were 3 green shirts all around the receiver. Very well defended by West that time. Stops the clock with 43 seconds to go. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
Well outside of field goal range even for high school.
You would think. Sometimes now some of these kids that they recruit off the soccer teams have amazingly strong legs. Some of the shadows starting to come in now here to Thurlby Field, down here on the west side of the field.
Next quarter, the Titans going to be playing into that sun.
That's right.
Kent takes the snap, hands it off. This time he does give it off. They head to the left and immediately get swallowed up by the Titans.
Yeah, that was Shimoniak again.
Bennett on the tackle, one of the many. As the clock continues to run, there's more game clock than play clock. Or strike that, reverse it.
So 4th down.
Ball on the 29-yard line and 4 to go.
They may wait to the second quarter here to make this decision here, JJ. Under 10 to go in the first quarter, and that looks like exactly what Gaylord's going to do. So we're going to have no score at the end of 1.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, they'll switch sides, and the Blue Devils will have the ball with a 4th and 4, and ball on the Titan 29-yard line. You're listening to UpNorthSportsRadio.com, and this is a TVC Airport timeout. Fly from Northern Michigan's hometown airport, Cherry Capital TVC. Your total value and convenient airport flying. You and your dream destination. Fly Allegiant, American, Delta, Sun Country, and United. Visit TVCAirport.com.
Source Julian is your fireplace expert in Traverse City, the only dealer to offer the entire line of Cozy Heat fireplaces. Whether gas or wood burning, indoor or outdoor, Cozy Heat has traditional and modern options. And Source Julian can help you design and install your custom creation and make your Northern Michigan home a truly special retreat. Imagine all the lazy days and magical nights in front of your custom-built Cozy Heat fireplace. Visit Source Julian in Traverse City or sourcejulian.com. As soon as school is back in session, it's not too early to book your family's winter holiday travel or even your spring break getaway. Fly from TVC Cherry Capital Airport in Traverse City, your hometown airport. TVC is total value and it's convenient. Book your holiday and spring break getaways while seats last on Allegiant, American, Delta, and United. Fly nonstop to the sun. Or with just one stop, TVC gets you anywhere you want to go. Visit tvcairport.com.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com as we start the second quarter. Grayling Blue Devils have the ball. 4th down and 4, ball on the 29, and Gaylord is going for it. J.J. Rowell alongside Rich Calkins for another exciting season of Titan football action. And he's going to be well short despite the squirm at the end.
Yeah, he was down a yard short, I believe, and I think the Titans have held up, and they're going to get the ball here.
Yep, it looks to be first down, and they're going to spot that.
Yep, there's the official
a yard
signal.
shy.
Yeah,
So
they
Titans-
tried that quick hitter right up the middle and went for 3 yards, but again, fell on the ground. And once, in high school, whether you get touched or not, when you're down, you're down. So the Titans going to take over at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10 the Titans. Hendricks getting the call from the sideline.
Again, no score here in Traverse City. 11:55, just getting started here in the second quarter. Gaylord at Traverse City West.
Hendricks steps back, looks for an open man, and he's going to
Look,
get run over for a big loss.
Sure did. Big number 54 all over him. Keaton Abraham. Sean Abraham's son. He's got to be happy. Sean, of course, general manager at the Grayling Feeney Ford. But, man, big-time play there by Keaton.
Yep, that front five's got to find a way to contain that, because that's the second time in this first half that Hendricks has been in the turf.
11-yard loss on first down, so 2nd and 21 now. That's a tough. You just got to look to pick up positive yards here. You can't pick it up all at once. So if you can pick up 5 to 10 yards right here, so then on third down it's more manageable is what you're looking at.
Sowers lines up. Esper in motion. They fake the handoff.
Nobody
Sowers
there.
to block.
Yeah.
Hendricks is going to take it, and he's going to go back about another half yard.
There was a miscommunication in the backfield. There wasn't a back there on that one side. So that also...
I think looked like they meant to fake the handoff to Esper, grab Sowers off tackle, and Sowers went to the wrong side.
Went back another yard, so 3rd and 22. For the Titans.
10:30 left here in the first half. Hendricks gets his call. Sowers goes off to his left. He's got 3 split out on the wide side. There's the snap. Hendricks goes over that direction, gets one in the air, and that'll be caught by Drew Esper, who bobs and weaves about a half a yard shy of a first down.
Yeah, that's actually the beginning of the marker. Yeah, so he's about 11 yards away or so, but that's okay. We picked up positive yardage, a safe play. You didn't turn the ball over after the first couple of mistakes. You're just playing for field position at that point. So again, Gaylord has been coming now. After all of these punts, we need to do a better job of blocking up front here because Drew Esper has 0 time to get the ball away.
Esper will step to the 10-yard line. Looks like Isaac Collins back to receive. That's a high snap. Esper's going to get it. It's a fake. Esper comes off to the side. Now he's going to pooch kick it.
It's that rugby-style kick, and it's going to be
that's going to roll Titan way. They're going to let it go as it crosses to the 34-yard line of the Blue Devils. So Gaylord Blue Devils will take over with a 1st and 10 from their side of the field.
No, that's a good idea. To do that. Oh, there is a flag on the field, though. That rugby style is very effective. You see colleges using that a lot. You run to one side or the other, and then you punt it at the last second. Let's see what.
Coach Wagner does not look happy. So I think this one might be coming back and kicked again. Let's see if we can get something from the officiating crew.
Coach Wagner getting on his team.
So they will replay force down. I wasn't able to hear through the house PA system what they called, but they do have to repunt this ball.
Now, again, when they do that rugby-style kick, again, it takes longer for the punter to get the ball off. So I don't know if the linemen, if they're able to leave immediately after the ball is snapped, or again, but again, that was a high snap that time that took a long time to get to Drew Esper. You want that to go back there a little more direct.
There's a snap. A little high, but he'll get it off. That one's going to fall just a little short and bounce the wrong direction, and it's going to be on the Titan side at about the 44-yard line. So the Blue Devils get a 1st and 10 in Titan territory off the Titan penalty.
Again, field position just continues to improve for Gaylord as it inches forward each and every possession. Both teams defensively playing well here, holding each team out of the end zone. But 9:08 left here in the first half. Again, no score, Gaylord at West.
Officials counting to see if the Blue Devils have enough jerseys on the field. Apparently he's happy. Oh, here comes the quarterback. Kent comes sprinting in with the play.
Yeah, they're going to have
5 seconds
snap
to go.
Under 5. Yeah, they better hurry up because there's going to be no time here.
And there it is. That's going to be a delay of game and put it back to the 49-yard line.
Again, when the quarterback's the last one out, so kind of slows it. You need that one. He's pretty important. The QB is important, so he's got to get out there. But it's now a 1st and 15 for Gaylord. Back to the 49-yard line of West.
9:08 to go in the first half. Scoreless game, though, thus far. Bleacher creatures starting to come alive. It's a little confusion in the backfield for the Blue Devils. They take the snap, hand it off, head to the right side. Big hole there. Shimoniak's going to bring it back for about a 10-yard gain, but that's still going to be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, you pick up 10 yards on first down. Most of the time that's the first down, but because of that delay of game, it's not. So, like you said, JJ, that's 2nd down 6 now. But Shimoniak, his best run of the night.
Ball on the Titan 40. 3 men in the backfield for the Blue Devils. Kent's going up under center. Not something you see a lot in high school football these days.
Nope.
He'll fake the handoff, drop back to pass, put it up in the air.
Just beyond the reach.
Just beyond the reach, and he might have got away with one.
Connor Byram, number 89 for Gaylord, the intended receiver. But by having that full house backfield back there, 3 backs, you have all kinds of protection because they're able to hit any blitzers, any linebackers, anything like that. So you basically go max protect, and then you're able to basically you only have 1 or 2 receivers, though, in the route tree then. So
Blue Devils.
3rd down, 3rd and 6.
Head to the line, ball on the 40. 1 man in the backfield next to Kent. There's the pass, puts it in the air. That's going to be completed. And across the line he goes for a Blue Devil first down, and that was the tackle.
Yeah, Parker against the receiver for Gaylord made a nice move on Noah Dumont out there, and he was able to pick up that first down.
Chance Warner gets the tackle, but that's a first down for the Blue Devils.
That's what you have to do in the open field. You make one man miss, you pick up big-time yardage.
Ball on the 29-yard line of the Titans now. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Scoreless so far. Kent gets back there. He's got Simoniak with him. And there's a flag. They're going back 5 yards. First game jitters.
It is. Lots of first game jitters for sure on both sides.
So that's going to bring it back to the 34-yard line. 1st and 15 for the Blue Devils. 7:33 on the clock. Looks like they're content to go with whatever play they had in the hopper before.
They liked what they had drawn up. Going to stick with it.
There they fake the handoff. Kent's going to keep it on his own, and he gets taken down.
Noah Bennett.
For a big loss. That's going to be 2nd and almost 20 now.
Noah Bennett came from that left side on a blitz and just read it perfectly, did not go for the play fake to the back, stuck to the quarterback and took him down for a big loss.
I missed the digital markers on the sideline, Rich.
Yeah.
They told us a lot.
Nice. They did. Very helpful.
2nd and 18, ball on the 37. Kent and Simoniak in the backfield. Kent's got 2 to the wide side left and 1 to the right. There's the snap. Kent fakes that handoff ever so briefly, puts one in the air. Flag on the play. And I think
there's a fumble. Oh, and that went out of bounds, but we do, like you said.
I think that flag's going to be on somewhere on the line. I didn't see what it was, but it was from the lineman.
And now we'll see the line judge talking to the umpire there. And it is something that took place on this left side. It came out before the pass. They're moving Gaylord back.
Ineligible receiver.
Downfield, okay. So someone on the line was going downfield.
Somebody didn't report. Lions fans know how that goes.
Yeah, except they did report, but yeah. So.
Titans. What's that? 10, 20. Oh, and there's a loose ball in the backfield. And
oh, what a tackle.
Oh, tackled into Gaylord Taylor territory. That's going to be a 3rd and 10, 20, a 3rd and almost 30, Rich.
Cameron Mink came up from, and the quarterback is limping now, too, on that play. After that play, Kent has got a little hitch in his giddy up, but Mink absolutely played that perfectly, came up and wrapped up the junior defensive back.
It's like they're bringing in a backup quarterback, and Kent will step out. Lucas Green, number 6, I believe, is stepped in at quarterback now, the senior.
That was perfect form tackling right there, though, with his
3rd and 34.
The way he wrapped up.
If that doesn't get you pumped up on the sideline, I don't know what does. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off to the 3rd man in line, and we're getting whistles. I'm seeing offsides. I'm thinking on the offensive line.
Yeah, procedure there, illegal motion. Yep, right now. Gaylord heading the wrong direction. They were inside the 30-yard line of West at one point, JJ.
3rd and 39.
Yep.
That's demoralizing.
6 penalties now on Gaylord. 71 checking into the Jack Duncan in for West, so we got a timeout on the field.
So we'll take a TBC Airport timeout. Remember, you can fly TBC Airport. Go to tvcairport.com for more details.
At Nicolay Bank, we know that it takes a lot to run a business, from managing cash flow to keeping a pulse on your financial health. We're focused on making your banking experience effortless so you can focus on running your business. We work with you to understand your needs and build personalized solutions. With the right mix of banking services and fraud prevention solutions, we can empower your business to grow and reach the next level. NicolayBank.com. Real people, real conversations.
Jimmy John's is proud to support TC West football. Try the new Jimmy John's Mediterranean chicken or veggie wraps. So healthy and so delicious. Pair it with a side of pita chips with Sabra roasted red pepper hummus. With lots of classic favorites or the new wraps menu, there's so much to love at the 2 Jimmy John's locations in Traverse City. Easy to pick up, and of course they always deliver freaky fast. The player and parent of the game is presented by Jimmy John's of Traverse City.
SportsRadio.com. That timeout brought to you by Cherry Capital Airport. Fly Allegiant, American, Delta, Sun Country, and United. Your dream destination is at tvcairport.com. 3rd and 39 for the Blue Devils with 5:32 to go in this scoreless game in the first half.
That's a long ways to go, JJ.
And we've got flags on the field already. Backup quarterback Lucas Green in for the Blue Devils, and will this one come back? Will they go back even further?
We shall see. Yeah, they're talking to Coach Wagner once again. Looks like he's going to decline it. Illegal shift.
So that's going to make it. So it's still going to make it fourth down and a long ways to go.
Long ways to go. Ball's at near the 50. About 31, 32 yards still to go. So
I'd have to take my shoes off to do that math, Rich.
So, but it is the main thing is the Titan defense pushed it back and forcing the Blue Devils to punt once again.
Fourth down now.
Colton Core back.
Sun in his eyes as the setting sun is
near
right over the hill. There it is.
Oh.
Almost blocked by Drew Esper. That ball's going to bounce and stop right there. And Titans will take over from the 20-yard line.
Almost went
Esper.
behind the ball. Like he went past the punter that time, I believe. He was shocked that it did not get a piece of that.
And a great move by Esper to go for the ball.
You go for the front.
Yeah, you go for the front, not the person.
The guys that are like the gunners on the punt block and things like that, you angle so that you are in front of that kicker's leg so that you don't touch his leg, but you're going after that ball. Like you say, you don't want to run into the kicker and give him an easy first down.
1st and 10 now from the Titan 20-yard line. 5 minutes to go in the first half. No score on the board.
No, plenty of time to get our first score here of this game.
Hendricks got Esper in motion. He goes behind, fakes the handoff to Core, flips it out to Esper. He makes one miss, gets a spin, and will bring that back to gain about a half a yard to back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're going to mark him even at a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, the referee said his knee went down at the 20, so you're right. That 1 yard gain got moved back to a no gain. But Drew Esper playing special teams, defense, offense, you name it. He's got to be a little bit tired here.
I just looked down there. Coach Wagner has 4 guys, including himself, calling in the plays.
That way
Esper
you never
drops
know.
out, curls out, gives the pass. It's good. That's going to be good for about 5 to 6 yards. And on the reception, it was Noah Bennett.
That's right, Noah Bennett. Being seen out there in the field defensively, had that big tackle for loss, a 10-yard loss earlier in the game.
3rd and 1. They gave him 9 on that.
I like it.
And I'll take it.
So
Ball on the
3rd and 1,
29-yard.
3rd and short yardage. We will take that. Clock continues to move. 3:50 here to go in the first half. No score. Gaylord and Traverse City West.
Plenty of time on the play clock. Still at 15. Hendricks has Sowers and a couple others with him. They'll take the snap.
QB
Hendricks
keeper.
is going to hold it. He's going to get the first down and a little bit more. Almost another 10 yards out of it. There's Owen Hendricks bringing it out to the Titan 38-yard line for a first down. Fox Motors first down. Shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGT4.com.
It's good to get those first downs. Cade Laurent, number 23, a junior, in there on offense for the Titans. He was in on that last play, helped block for the first down on the QB keeper.
Clock running. 13 seconds to go on the play clock. 3:15 on the game clock. Hendricks gets his team set, takes the shotgun. He's going to keep it again. Same side, right up the right tackle. And he's going to get it out to about the 45-yard line.
I don't know if our camera picked it up or not,
seagull?
but a seagull just flew by our booth here. Again, we're so high up that the seagulls fly
below
underneath us. So I didn't know if the camera did pick that up or not. That was interesting. But, hey, good yards. 7 yards on first down. We'll take that every time.
2nd and 3, ball on the 45. 2:40 to go in the first half. No score on the board for either side. Hendricks in the shotgun. Sowers to his left. 2 in front of him. He's going to head to the left side this time. He sweeps out, trips one up. He's going the wrong way, but still on his feet. And they're going to take him back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, once we got to the outside, that Gaylord defense is so fast that they were able to get out there and throw him for a big-time loss. And no forward momentum, none of that, as we're back down to 10 yards to go.
Stallworth checks back in the game. Scholl steps back in the game. Esper back in the game.
That play had been so effective, running right up the middle, that Owen Hendricks thought he would try to bounce it to that left side. But again, the playmaking ability of that Gaylord defense.
Esper in motion, fake the handoff to Sowers. There goes Hendricks. He's going to tuck and keep it. Flag on the play as Hendricks takes it out back to the Titan 46-yard line. But let's see what them yellow flags have to say.
Yeah. A flag almost every other play right now here, JJ. 1:44 to go in the first half.
You can tell the officials read the rules before they got here. As they continue to confer. 1:44 on the clock.
They do have the ref mic'd up there, but with our headsets on, it's always hard to pick up exactly what they're saying, but they are going to march it off. It is against Gaylord. Is it going to be a defensive holding? We're going to get a first down here, JJ. And what is that?
A Fox Motors first down. Make sure you shop online anytime. You're going to Fox cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com. Score big this season with Fox Grant, Traverse Ford, Lincoln, and your Traverse City West Titans. So that's going to be a Titan first down inside Blue Devil territory. 1st and 10 from the Blue Devil 44 with 1:44 to go in the half. Game clock starts. Hendricks has Sowers behind him. They'll hand it off, and Sowers will get wrapped up in the backfield.
Well, once again, Keaton Abraham for Gaylord was not blocked whatsoever. He read that play of Sowers right out of the gate. It's a loss of almost 5.
Seems like if you hit that Gaylord line straight up, you're going to get a few yards. But if you try and do a little bob and weave in the backfield, you give them a step, and they're going to take it.
Yep.
Sowers to Hendricks' right side. He takes the snap, places a block. They give it off to Esper to the 45-yard line, and they're going to give him a couple yards back. And that's going to be a 3rd and 11, I believe.
Yep, he went out of bounds, stops the clock with 1:04 to go. Ford's going to bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd and what, about 12? 13, roughly, 14, somewhere in there.
If only we had digital markers.
I know. So again, 1:04 left.
Ball still in Blue Devil territory.
Pick up positive yards here again. You do not want to turn it over right here.
Hendricks takes the low snap, gets it in his hand. He gets hit, puts it in the air, and that's going to go incomplete.
Owen Hendricks was absolutely rocked as he threw that ball. Grutch for Gaylord. All kinds of pressure as the lights are coming on here at Thurlby Field.
Esper will drop back to punt this at 4th and 13. .59 seconds to go on the clock.
West has struggled here tonight to get this punt off. They jumped. Say we're going to get a free 5 yards there, so we'll take that.
So that'll take it to 4th and 8. The ball will go up to the Blue Devil 42-yard line. They're trying to point the other way.
No, I think it was obvious at Gaylord. I didn't see West move there, but I'm not saying they didn't.
As we wait the call.
Yeah, offsides. Yep, there you go.
So that's going to put Drew to the just about the Titan 43-yard line now.
No. Oh, they're going to bring Hendricks back out.
Oh, I think they're going to have to call a timeout.
Yes.
So as the Titans take a timeout, headed into the first half, We've still got 59 seconds to go. We'll be back with a TVCAirport.com timeout on Up North Sports Radio.
As the last locally owned new car dealer in Traverse City, Williams Chevrolet is proud to support the Traverse City Titans and all the hardworking folks here in TC. That's Williams' main focus, taking care of our fellow Michiganders and making friendships every day. Williams stocks the most popular brands, Honda, Kia, and Chevrolet, and the Chevy lineup includes a huge stock of rugged Silverados, Blazers, and Equinox. So visit Williams on US 31 or always at williamschevy.com.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. J.J. Rowell, Rich Calkins with 59 seconds to go in the first half of the season opener for your Traverse City West Titans. And
yeah, Coach Wagner looks like he was changing his mind, and he is. He's going to bring Owen Hendricks back out there. West is going to go for it on 4th and 8 in Gaylord territory.
He's got Sowers next to him. Esper and Core to his right, or to his left. He drops back, looks for one of them, gets that ball in the air, and off the fingers of Esper, fumbled in the backfield by the Blue Devils, and that will be a turnover and downs, and we're going to take it.
Yeah, well, yep. Walk away. No harm, no foul there, but Gaylord will get the ball. Right there, 54 seconds to go in this first half. This Titan defense has played well this first half. They're going to rely on one more stop here and go in at halftime and make some adjustments.
Ball on the Blue Devil 42-yard line. That one was up in the air and bouncing around, and the stuff of nightmares if you're a defensive.
Like laid across the middle is always more time for the defenders to cover territory, and it almost was really, really good, but then it almost turned out really, really bad too.
Looks like Ethan Kent back on the field for the Blue Devils.
Yep, had that hitch in his giddy up for a while there. Had to go out for a series or two. We're going to get a timeout, Gaylord, I believe.
Timeout for the Blue Devils, so we'll take a TVC Airport timeout on UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
Fox Grand Traverse Ford presents Pre-Owned with Peace of Mind. Fox is now a Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicle center. That means your money back anytime during the first 2 weeks or 1,000 miles, plus a free Carfax history report, a 139-point vehicle inspection, and a 3-month, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Shop our Ford Blue Advantage vehicles online at FGTFord.com or visit us on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Fox Motors, only the best.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. That was the TVCAirport.com. Fly your dream destination from TVC Airport. Allegiant, American, Delta, Sun Country, and United. Visit TVCAirport.com. And 54 seconds to go. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils here at Thurlby Field.
On their own, 42-yard line?
There's the snap. They'll hand it off. And
Simoniak.
taken down in the backfield for about a half a yard was Simoniak by several Titans.
Good job, tackled in bounds there. They're going to keep that clock a-moving.
Jackson Gallagher put a hand on him. Noah Bennett. Clock continues to run. Crosses over 30 seconds to go. And that'll be a 2nd and 8 for the Blue Devils.
No one gets beyond you. Looks like they're going to take a knee now, and that's going to end this first half, I believe, here, JJ. No score here at Thurlby Field.
At the end of the first, Titans still looking for that first score of the season. We'll be back with a halftime show and an interview with TC West Principal Joe Esper. You're listening to UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
As the last locally owned new car dealer in Traverse City, Williams Chevrolet is proud to support the Traverse City Titans and all the hardworking folks here in TC. That's Williams' main focus, taking care of our fellow Michiganders and making friendships every day. Williams stocks the most popular brands, Honda, Kia, and Chevrolet, and the Chevy lineup includes a huge stock of rugged Silverados, Blazers, and Equinox. So visit Williams on US 31 or always at williamschevy.com.
As soon as school is back in session, it's not too early to book your family's winter holiday travel or even your spring break getaway. Fly from TVC Cherry Capital Airport in Traverse City, your hometown airport. TVC is total value and it's convenient. Book your holiday and spring break getaways while seats last on Allegiant, American, Delta, and United. Fly nonstop to the sun. Or with just one stop, TVC gets you anywhere you want to go. Visit tvcairport.com.
Source Julienne is Traverse City's fireplace expert, the only dealer to offer the entire line of Cozy Heat fireplaces. Whether gas or wood burning, indoor or outdoor, Cozy Heat has a traditional or modern option that Source Julienne can help you design and install to make your northern Michigan home or retreat something truly special. Imagine all the lazy days and magical nights in front of your custom-built Cozy Heat fireplace. Visit sourcejulienne.com and transform your home.
Thousands of Nicolet Bank Real Rewards checking customers have earned over $20 million in interest since 2011. Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield for the last 12 years. It's not new or trendy, just the real thing, year after year. Experience Real Rewards checking from Nicolet Bank and start earning interest on your checking account. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com or talk to your local banker team today. Nicolet Bank, real people, real conversations, member FDIC.
Traverse City West Titans welcome the Gaylord Blue Devils to Thurlby Field for the season opener, joined by Principal Joe Esper from Traverse City West, father of Drew Esper, just in case people wonder. You're here as a fan and an administrator.
That's true. A little bit of both, trying to just be a fan tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we like to do this feature at halftime of the Traverse City West games called What's Up at West. And being that the school year hasn't quite started until next week, we thought we'd have you on the show live this year. Yeah. And you can tell us, so Mr. Esper, what's up at West this year?
Well, first off, there's always something up at West. And, school doesn't start until Tuesday. We start on September 3rd, but we've had between 400 and 500 students on campus the last couple of weeks between sports, band starting the halftime show right now. They just did 2 weeks of band camp. So it's super active really the whole month of August after we get through kind of that downtime. And it's exciting. It's also such a long time of that in August that when September 3rd gets here, I feel like every staff person, every kid is like, let's get in the building, let's get in the routine. Kids are excited to do stuff. So, yeah, it should be a good year, some new programs, some new staff, some good student leaders. We're looking forward to that.
Yeah, now, I know last year they broke ground on that new portion of the building. How is that going?
Yeah, so that's called the Innovation and Manufacturing Center, the IMC. It's going well. If you've driven by West recently, you can see the shape of the building. They're starting to put the facade on the outside, and they'll get going on all the mechanicals on the inside. But the goal with that is to have it open probably in January sometime. Our semester rolls over in January, so we're hoping to move our classes into that. Either right at semester or soon after. So we have what's called innovation and design classes.
Okay.
And that's kind of a sampling of everything. So it might be a student that's interested in engineering, or just a student that wants to work in manufacturing. Even like a lab setting, things like that. So it's a little sampling to that, and kids can kind of work towards an advanced innovation class where they can get some AP research credit and things like that. We'll also teach AP computer science in there, and then our STEM block classes will work in there too. So we're excited about that. We're also excited. We hired a great new teacher named Cal Myers. Cal's a West grad, used to play for the Titan football team. Cal's been teaching at the Leelanau School for the last 10 years or so, doing a lot of project-based learning. Pretty much a kid comes up and says, I want to do this, I want to do that. Cal will get him the stuff and let him figure it out, So Cal Myers will be taking over those innovation and design classes that will be in the new building. So he'll be doing that in the old setting for the first semester and then moving in January.
All right. I know there are a lot of sports going on already. The boys soccer team has already been doing well.
Yep.
They've got a big invitational happening this weekend.
The big Labor Day tournament. Yeah, Coach Grisinger I think Coach G's been at West over 10 years now, and that's always been one of the things he enjoys doing. I mean, like what team doesn't want to travel to Traverse City for the long Labor Day weekend? So he's always able to get awesome competition up here. So, you can check out tcwestathletics.org or just swing by. There's going to be West games. There'll be games of other schools against each other, but games on the grass, probably games on the turf too, tomorrow and the next day. So it'll be an exciting Labor Day tournament for sure.
Lots of fun stuff happening at Traverse City West to kick off the 2024-25 school year. Anything real exciting that you're looking forward to? I mean, you've given a few things, but...
Well, two other things other people, I guess, we're excited for this year. Ada North is the governor this year.
Okay.
So the student body always elects a governor. And they kind of run Student Senate. They also run the bleacher creatures we see down there being loud tonight.
It's frat, bro.
I guess it's the frat theme. Yep. Could be worse, right? But Aiden will do a great job. He's also on that soccer team that'll be playing this weekend. So we're looking forward to Aiden's leadership. Also on the teacher end, Adam Stoynoff. So Coach Stoynoff has joined us in the weight room.
That beautiful new weight room.
Beautiful. Jason Morrow did a great job in there. Jason and his family moved to Kingsley, but he did a great job with that program. We had an unbelievable pool of applicants for that, and Coach Stoynoff was, head and shoulders the guy we wanted, and we were super happy that we could get him. He's coming from Grand Rapids West Catholic.
Okay.
He was the strength and conditioning coach of the year in Michigan. Just has awesome relationship with kids, great motivator, but awesome attention to detail. I think our kids in all sports, it's hard to believe that we could have kept pushing them after Jason Morrow, but I think Coach Stoynoff will do a good job kind of taking the next step with them and keeping that program going. So excited for that hire too.
Awesome. Well, It's going to be a great year at Traverse City West. Looking forward to a fun football, basketball, and all other sports season. And
absolutely,
we'll continue this What's Up at West segment halftime and try and spread the spotlight around various different spots of the academic and sports life at Traverse City West. Principal Joe Esper, thank you so much for joining me on the halftime show here on Up North Sports Radio.
All right, thanks for all you guys do.
Thank you very much. We'll be right back on Up North Sports Radio with the second half. 0-0 on the scoreboard. Titans versus the Gaylord Blue Devils here on UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Lube, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate, so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
Jimmy John's is proud to support TC West football. Try the new Jimmy John's Mediterranean chicken or veggie wraps. So healthy and so delicious. Pair it with a side of pita chips with Sabra roasted red pepper hummus. With lots of classic favorites or the new wraps menu, there's so much to love at the 2 Jimmy John's locations in Traverse City. Easy to pick up, and of course they always deliver freaky fast. The player and parent of the game is presented by Jimmy John's of Traverse City.
It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan. Well, if you live in Michigan, you shouldn't go through a day without the protection of Farm Bureau insurance. I'm Ben Amon, Farm Bureau. We serve only Michigan, so we know what Michigan needs. We know and we understand you. We protect you. For pure Michigan-based protection, call me, Ben Amon, in Traverse City at 231-735-3127. Or Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, 231-735-3127.
Fox Grand Traverse Ford presents Pre-Owned with Peace of Mind. Fox is now a Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicle center. That means your money back anytime during the first 2 weeks or 1,000 miles, plus a free Carfax history report, a 139-point vehicle inspection, and a 3-month, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Shop our Ford Blue Advantage vehicles online at FGTFord.com or visit us on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Fox Motor, only the best.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Lube, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate, so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
Fox Grand Traverse Ford presents Pre-Owned with Peace of Mind. Fox is now a Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicle center. That means your money back anytime during the first 2 weeks or 1,000 miles, plus a free Carfax history report, a 139-point vehicle inspection, and a 3-month, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Shop our Ford Blue Advantage vehicles online at fgtford.com or visit us on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Fox Motors, only the best.
At Nicolay Bank, we know that it takes a lot to run a business, from managing cash flow to keeping a pulse on your financial health. We're focused on making your banking experience effortless so you can focus on running your business. We work with you to understand your needs and build personalized solutions. With the right mix of banking services and fraud prevention solutions, we can empower your business to grow and reach the next level. NicolayBank.com. Real people, real conversations.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. J.J. Rowell, Rich Calkins at halftime of the first Traverse City West Titan football game of the season against the Gaylord Blue Devils. And so far, Rich, a stalemate.
It is.
Up to 0.
0-0, not here at Thurlby Field at halftime. JJ, a lot of penalties in that first half. 8 penalties on Gaylord, 2 penalties on West. Not a whole lot of offense being generated by either team. So right now, no team has made the crucial mistake. And right now, if the second half plays out similar to that first, it's the first team, to make a crucial mistake, it could cost them the ball game here, because right now both offenses having a tough time getting anything established, whether blocking-wise, scheme-wise, or whatever. But you're going to see some adjustments made by Coach Wagner for West and also DJ Shimoniak for Gaylord here, and we'll see which adjustments work for each team.
Just a little bit of deja vu from this time a year ago.
Yeah.
As both teams start off the season, just feeling each other out, trying to figure out.
That ended up being a 13-7 score with Gaylord winning it late with a late score. But yeah, very similar to that again. First game, whether it's the jitters, whether it's things like that, just kind of head not in the game, like you said, without school being in here yet, whatever the case may be. They're kids that are 16 to 18 years old, you know what I mean? So again, but I think Coach Wagner, again, adjustments will be made. You'll see a different kind of West team coming out in that second half.
We've both been coaches for a lot of years, Rich, and you say to your team, all right, time to step up. Who's going to make that big play? Who's going to make that difference in this game?
Forget about what took place here just in that first half. Let's go out, let's execute like we know we can do, and go out there and let's punch one in and continue to play. The good thing is both teams are playing really tough defense, not allowing a whole lot of yardage. Very few, like if anything, very few positive yards on each team, whether rushing or throwing the ball, because of the sacks, tackles for loss, things like that. Both teams, again, playing excellent defense.
All right, the Titans are walking onto the field right now to start their stretching for the second half. We've got a couple minutes to go. We'll be back with the second half of tonight's action. You're watching UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan. Well, if you live in Michigan, you shouldn't go through a day without the protection of Farm Bureau insurance. I'm Ben Amon, Farm Bureau. We serve only Michigan, so we know what Michigan needs. We know and we understand you. We protect you. For pure Michigan-based protection, call me, Ben Amon, in Traverse City at 231-735-3127. Or Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, 231-735-3127. It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan.
Jimmy John's is proud to support TC West football. Try the new Jimmy John's Mediterranean chicken or veggie wraps. So healthy and so delicious. Pair it with a side of pita chips with Sabra roasted red pepper hummus. With lots of classic favorites or the new wraps menu, there's so much to love at the 2 Jimmy John's locations in Traverse City. Easy to pick up, and of course they always deliver freaky fast. The player and parent of the game is presented by Jimmy John's of Traverse City.
Source Julian is your fireplace expert in Traverse City, the only dealer to offer the entire line of Cozy Heat fireplaces. Whether gas or wood burning, indoor or outdoor, Cozy Heat has traditional and modern options. And Source Julian can help you design and install your custom creation and make your Northern Michigan home a truly special retreat. Imagine all the lazy days and magical nights in front of your custom-built Cozy Heat fireplace. Visit Source Julian in Traverse City or sourcejulian.com. As soon as school is back in session, it's not too early to book your family's winter holiday travel or even your spring break getaway. Fly from TVC Cherry Capital Airport in Traverse City, your hometown airport. TVC is total value and it's convenient. Book your holiday and spring break getaways while seats last on Allegiant, American, Delta, and United. Fly nonstop to the sun. Or with just one stop, TVC gets you anywhere you want to go. Visit tvcairport.com.
SportsRadio.com. JJ Rowell alongside Rich Calkins to call the second half of tonight's game. And scoreless for the Traverse City West Titans against the visiting Gaylord Blue Devils. Want to send a shout out to everyone watching at UpNorthSportsRadio.com and Up North Sports Radio on Facebook. We heard from Erin, and her favorite player is her nephew, number 75, Carter Candow. We also heard from Jamie Hall, and her favorite player, number 2, Skylar Hall.
Oh, excellent. It's good to hear the comments. We appreciate it.
Make sure you're following us at Up North Sports Radio on Facebook. That way, whenever we go live for a Traverse City West Titans game, you'll be notified and can watch the action, especially next week when we take the long trip, the second longest trip compared to Marquette. We go to Grand Haven.
We do.
Almost to the Illinois state line.
That's really well. We get to take on the Buccaneers of Grand Haven right on the shores of Lake Michigan.
The Coast Guard Cup.
Yeah, for the Coast Guard Cup. And it's actually it's the life ring. The old life ring is the trophy, I believe. So, but no, West is going to receive the second half kickoff here. They did win the initial toss and deferred until the second half. This is where it pays off. The sun is set now behind the hill over here to the west side of Thurlby Field. So it's going to be great conditions here again. So you can feel it cooling off, and it feels great here for football action here on a Friday night.
Coach Wagner pumping up the team as they head out to receive.
One big play could absolutely break this open. We haven't received a kickoff yet this year, so this will be our first one.
They're moving them, Rich.
They are.
I think we were mistaken.
We're flipping.
Somebody was missing. Yeah, it would flip and then flip back and then flip again. So the Titans will now be going left to right.
Going back deep.
East to west.
Looks like Drew Esper.
And Noah Duman.
Sowers. Charlie Sowers right in the middle of the field.
Now Connor Bram, the kicker for the Blue Devils, was booting them.
Yeah.
In warm-ups.
Dylan Dunklow over there, number 21 for West as well.
Time to start off the half with a spark, Rich.
Big guy's going to kick it, and he kicks it deep.
Esper will take it at about the 4-yard line. He gets out across the 20, cuts over one, makes a leap, and that'll be a Titan first down from about the 26-yard line.
Yep.
Esper. I didn't know he was. I knew he played multiple sports. I didn't know he was a track star. That was quite a leap.
It was, yeah. Yep. Reminded me of leaping Larry Shane off the top turnbuckle, JJ. Going to start his first possession at their own 26-yard line is West.
Looks like we'll get Sowers in the backfield, along with Hendricks. Scholl off to his right. There's the snap, hands it off to Sauer. He goes off that right tackle, busts one open, and puts it down for about a 6-yard gain, so that'll be 2nd and 5, I believe.
Good little cutback by Charlie Sowers, the senior running back right there. Play initially meant to go off to the left side. He came back to the right side, to the near side of the field here, and was picking up positive yardage. You'll take that 5-6 yards on first down every time.
They're running off that right side guard, and Roman Leask, I know where he gets that from.
Yeah.
he's a member of the family.
Sowers up the middle there, close to a first down. I love it.
He's going to be about a half a yard shy, 3rd and short.
For the first couple of plays here in this third quarter, that West offensive line now coming off the ball. Led by Big Brody Toki there over center, number 79.
Sowers in the backfield again. Looks like he's going to line up right behind Hendrick. 3rd and less than 1.
Still in shotgun formation with a half a yard to go.
Fakes the handoff. Hendricks is going to keep it.
He's going to get the first down. Man, that had potential big play because they blitzed. It was a red dog blitz by Gaylord. They sent all their linebackers in there. If he could have broke that initial line of containment, he had a whole lot of artificial turf there between him and the end zone.
Owen Hendricks with a Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln first down. Get your vehicle and a cash offer at FGTFord.com. This time, Sowers lines up to the left. Hendricks in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Fakes to his right. Comes back to his left. Big hole for Hendricks. Almost another first down. That's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Titans up to their own 45-yard line.
I like that blocking scheme that time. The Titans had 2 guys blocking Abraham on that right defensive end that time, picking up 8 yards on first down. They did a good job not getting a holding penalty and kept Abraham from using that speed to get to the quarterback, Hendricks.
2 to go on 2nd down. Under 10 minutes to go in the 3rd. Snap to Hendrick. He'll fake to Sowers. Drops out to pass. Nobody there. He'll cut up inside. And Hendricks is taken down, and that's going to be for a couple yards. I believe that might be a first down.
I believe it will, too, Jay. We'll see if they make the signal near the chain there. If they're saying, yeah, the white hat says, move those chains.
So that's another Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln first down. Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln is proud to support the Traverse City West football program and all the Titans. Shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGT4.com.
Back-to-back first downs here at first possession for West here in this third quarter. No score, 9:20 to go in the third.
Ball on the Titan 47-yard line. There's the snap. Hendricks is going to keep it himself. He's got a man. He cuts in. And Hendricks closer to another first down. That's going to be a 2nd and 7 for the Titans into Blue Devil territory.
That play was designed to run to the left side, and that's a good thing because Caven Cole, number 44 for Gaylord, was coming in on a blitz along this other side. Couldn't quite catch up to Hendricks, but Hendricks coming out right now because his helmet is off.
Yeah, it looks like he got his bell rung just a little bit. We're not going to call a timeout. Stepping in for Hendricks, junior at quarterback, Jacob Banish. I think. Saw Banish go in, yep.
Yep, I see him out there. Like you said, just a junior. Play clock it out. Just starting to go now. You still have plenty of time.
2nd and 3. Ball on the Blue Devil 45. He takes the snap, does Banish. Hands it off to Sowers. Sowers drops it. But if we got a replay, I'm going to tell you his knee was down before that ball left his hand, but there's no replay in high school football, so that's going to be Blue Devil ball.
Charlie Sowers bummed at himself, of course, but Gaylord going to get the ball on their first possession here of this second half, and they're going to get it at their own 46-yard line.
Unfortunately, we're not the one wearing stripes. Kent in for the Blue Devils. 1st and 10 from their own 46. 8:28 to go in the third quarter. Looks like they've got Owen Hendricks' helmet back on him. They're pumping him full of air, and he's going to be ready to go when we get the ball back in just a moment. They hand it off. Cut back inside. He breaks free.
Arm.
And Esper able to bring him down. There's going to be a flag on the play.
A late flag.
Usually a late flag from behind the play is on the offense.
We shall see. But that was a big-time run by Gaylord along that right side by Isaac Collins, the senior running back. Broke a couple of tackles. Oh, just a sideline warning on West over here. So coach is coming out a little bit too far on the field. Big-time first down for Gaylord. They're in Titan territory at the 40 or the 35 of West.
1st and 10 now, 8:20 to go in the third. Nobody on the scoreboard yet. Kent back at quarterback. He takes a snap, hands it off, and they're going to pound it up for about 5 yards. That was Noah Vanderveer on the carry for the Blue Devils.
Vanderveer runs it right up the middle, picks up 5 yards on first down, 2nd and 5 for Gaylord. West defense getting tested. They were tested all of the first half. They spent a lot of time out on the field.
2nd and 5 now, ball on the 30. Kent's got 2 in the backfield with him. Shotgun snap, hands it off again, pushes off his lineman, cuts to the right inside, and that's going to be a Blue Devil first down on the carry. Isaac Collins for Gaylord.
Yeah, he's had a couple of nice runs now. They're moving the chains once again. Ball now at the 25-yard line of West. 7:30 to go here in the third quarter. West needs to do what Gaylord did, see if they can create a turnover. Because right now, Gaylord effectively running the ball. But if you can punch that ball out, that can change all the momentum.
Strong sign to the left for the Blue Devils. And that's the way they're going to run. And they don't go anywhere.
That's right.
Big number 72, Roman Leask, drags him down for a loss.
They're going to give them a little bit of forward momentum.
That's a lot of forward momentum.
It sure is. Because the middle of that defensive line pushed him back, and Leask was able to come in there for the tackle. But, yeah, they're saying he got back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. Ball on the 25. 6:30 to go in the third. Nobody on the scoreboard yet. Blue Devils going to line up with an even set. 2 to the left. As the Olay chant breaks out. They run to the right. Leask tries to track him down. Can't get there. But he holds him up long enough that Luke Robadek on the tackle for a loss. This time they will drop him back to 3rd and 12.
Good pursuit that time by that defense of West. Forcing him to go for, like you said, a 2-yard loss. JJ, but they're saying forward momentum was stopped, so they are going to have the clock continue to run. So 3rd and 12. Also in on that tackle was Noah Duman.
You know, I used to love the smell of fall football, that grass in the air, but now everybody plays on turf. So now it's that smell of popcorn.
Yes, I can say. It's wafting up through the booth here for sure.
There's the snap flag on the play. I think you're going to get offsides. I don't even know if anybody was set. They went so quick. So as the officials confer, let's see which direction they point, but I have a feeling this one's coming back on the Blue Devils.
So that's a illegal motion, illegal procedure then if they weren't set.
So they will march it back. And that's a 5-yard penalty. Oh, 10 yards they're going.
Yeah. It's
illegal formation.
Yeah. 5-yard penalty there from the... So it's going to be 3rd and 17 now once all the numbers get adjusted at the 32-yard line.
5:15 on the clock, left in the third. And as they circle the hands, game clock starts to run. Blue Devils head up, Strong to the left side. Now they bring that man over to the other. Now hand it off to the third one in line. He bobs, he weaves, brings it back just over the line of scrimmage.
Man.
So 4th and 9.
That Collins kid's tough runner for Gaylord.
He bobs and he weaves. I was talking to the Blue Devil broadcast crew, and they said they're not going to run over you, but they sure can run around you.
Yeah, well, that kid's able to. He's a pretty powerful runner. They're going to go for a long field goal here, 42-yard field goal attempt.
Well, he was booting them.
Yep.
He was booting them. I think he got a 38 in warm-ups.
So the big man, 89 for Byram.
Their tight end. There's the snap, the place, and right into the line. That ball's running loose and twirling.
Yeah. Yep, that did not get above the line of scrimmage whatsoever. That was a low kick.
Unfortunately, I believe the Titans are going to have to take it from about the 2-yard line with a long ways to go. Seems to me, I don't write the rules, but that should go off contact at the line.
Well, yeah, exactly. Usually it would come back to the where they snap the ball or put the ball down. But they're going to say, they're going to go all the way back inside the 5. Coach Wagner had some questions about that.
I'd be asking and calling a timeout and let them confer. I'd blow a timeout on this because you should have the ball about 30 yards further. Hendricks from his own end zone. He keeps it, goes off Leask, makes a leap, and Hendricks looks like they're going to give him the first down.
Good
Fox
decision.
Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln, first down.
Owen Hendricks read that really well. And again, that was the last line of defense for Gaylord. If he somehow got by them, he was going 96 yards.
Coach Wagner still conversing with the sideline judge about that last.
I don't blame him.
I mean, the next play's been had, so it's not going to change, but he's just trying to educate each other. So here's Hendricks, Sowers to his right. Nobody out wide. Everybody's in close. Sowers takes it, stumbles, but he picks it back up, and we're going to get a whistle, and they said his knee touched.
Yeah.
And the bleacher creatures do not like that. From this angle, all the way up here, that knee didn't touch, but when you're on the field, it probably was a little closer.
Yeah, Sowers' hand definitely went down to keep himself up. But, again, now it's going to, with a loss of 4, it's going to be 2nd and 14 at the 11 for West.
Ball on the 11, 3:20 to go in the third. Hendricks has Sowers right behind him. Esper in motion. They hand it to Sowers. He goes off that center line. Big cut. And Sowers brings it almost up. Big gain. That's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Titans. 11-yard gain by my math.
Noah Bennett coming off the field, walking gingerly.
As the bleacher creatures start cheering for Charlie Sowers. Sowers in the backfield. Hendricks has 2 to his left, 1 to his right. And there goes Sowers right up that middle again. Hand down, and that's going to be a Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln first down.
Sowers is running angry right now. Charlie Sowers, he's bummed he had that fumble.
When he puts that hand up, you know he's going forward.
Yeah, he is going after it as they move the chains once again. Remember, this drive started at their own 4-yard line.
Ball now on the 27. 2 minutes and 12 to go in the third.
Still no score here at Thurlby Field. Gaylord and TC West both knotted up at 0-0.
Hendricks sends Esper in motion. Fakes the handoff to Esper. There goes Sowers right up the middle, and they're going to put him forward momentum at about a 2-yard gain.
Gaylord substituting along that front, getting some of those big guys to play a series or so and then get some fresh legs in there. West looking to the sideline to one of the 4. calling in plays.
And the various different movements that they're making.
Yeah. It's great because only one has got the real play call. That's what's awesome. 2nd and 8 from the 29.
Esper fakes it to Sowers, gets it out to Hendricks. Fakes it, now he gets it to Esper. He moves one way, he moves the other. And he's going to be just shy of a first down.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really close. The mark, White Hat's giving it to him. Another first down for West.
And so does the Black Hat. So that's a Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln first down. Shop online anytime you get a Fox cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com, and make sure you stay tuned for the Source Julian postgame show when we will name our Fox Motors Motivated Player of the Game.
That's right. Side judge over there on the Gaylord sideline getting an earful from one of the Gaylord coaches about that mark.
He's like, I marked it over here. Don't look at me.
Lots of gamesmanship going on.
40 seconds to go in the third. There's the snap to Hendricks. Handoff to Sowers up the left side. And he'll dive for a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6.
33 in the tackle for Gaylord. Cummings, and he was going to come off, and he still is. He's got a little bit of a stinger, I believe, on his right shoulder. He took on Sowers head on, and Sowers won that battle.
I think we're going to be letting the clock run out on this one, as there's only 10 seconds to go on the game clock.
Going to go to the fourth quarter with no score.
I don't even think we're going to spike this one. We're just going to waste the time.
Yeah.
So at the end of 3, it's still 0-0 as your Traverse City West Titans take on the Gaylord Blue Devils. We'll be back for the fourth quarter on UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Lube, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate, so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
Fox Grand Traverse Ford presents Pre-Owned with Peace of Mind. Fox is now a Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicle center. That means your money back anytime during the first 2 weeks or 1,000 miles, plus a free Carfax history report, a 139-point vehicle inspection, and a 3-month, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Shop our Ford Blue Advantage vehicles online at FGTFord.com or visit us on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Fox Motors, only the best.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. As we start the fourth quarter, Titans have the ball, 2nd and 7 on their own 40-yard line, as Owen Hendricks gets Charlie Sowers to his right side and waits the snap from Brody Toki. And that's going to be a come around. Here come the Titans. There's a big block. He cuts inside.
Yeah, a little reverse action that time by West.
Caden Keck, the senior on the carry. And that's going to be about a yard shy and 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I got Stallworth there, but going into that play through 3 quarters, 57 yards rushing for quarterback Owen Hendricks with a 3rd and 1 now for West.
Ball on their 46-yard line. Checking into the game. Hey, I know why I got that name wrong. I was on the wrong side of the form, Rich.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
Caden Laurent checking in for the Titans.
Almost got Gaylord to jump over the ball, the nose tackle there.
And I think the Titans are going to have to take a timeout because they were hoping for the jump. So we'll take a TVC Airport timeout. TVC Airport, fly Allegiant, American, Delta, Sun Country, and United. Visit tvcairport.com.
At Nicolet Bank, we know that it takes a lot to run a business, from managing cash flow to keeping a pulse on your financial health. We're focused on making your banking experience effortless so you can focus on running your business. We work with you to understand your needs and build personalized solutions. With the right mix of banking services and fraud prevention solutions, we can empower your business to grow and reach the next level. NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations.
It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan. Well, if you live in Michigan, you shouldn't go through a day without the protection of Farm Bureau insurance. I'm Ben Amon, Farm Bureau. We serve only Michigan, so we know what Michigan needs. We know and we understand you. We protect you. For pure Michigan-based protection, call me, Ben Amon, in Traverse City at 231-735-3127. Or Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, 231-735-3127.
Here we go, Titan fans. Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. 11:07 on the clock. Titans have the ball, 3rd and 1. Hendricks takes a snap. He'll keep it himself. Cut back inside. He's going to get a first down, more than a first down, over the 50, and he's going to drag him all the way to the 30. Owen Hendricks, if that's not motivation, I don't know what is, but we've got a Titan down.
Oh, we do. We got 2 Titans down now. Two of them went down on that play, unfortunately.
I think that was Toki that went down second. Cramps on both of them, so they're going to take a timeout, Mom. Everybody looks all right, just working off some cramps. So we'll be back on UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan. Well, if you live in Michigan, you shouldn't go through a day without the protection of Farm Bureau insurance. I'm Ben Amon, Farm Bureau. We serve only Michigan, so we know what Michigan needs. We know and we understand you. We protect you. For pure Michigan-based protection, call me, Ben Amon, in Traverse City at 231-735-3127. Or Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, 231-735-3127.
Jimmy John's is proud to support TC West football. Try the new Jimmy John's Mediterranean chicken or veggie wraps. So healthy and so delicious. Pair it with a side of pita chips with Sabra roasted red pepper hummus. With lots of classic favorites or the new wraps menu, there's so much to love at the 2 Jimmy John's locations in Traverse City. Easy to pick.
Fox Grand Traverse Ford presents Pre-Owned with Peace of Mind. Fox is now a Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicle center. That means your money back anytime during the first 2 weeks or 1,000 miles, plus a free Carfax history report, a 139-point vehicle inspection, and a 3-month, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Shop our Ford Blue Advantage vehicles online at FGTFord.com or visit us on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Fox Motors, only the best.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. Good news. Just a couple of cramps. Noah Bennett down for the Titans. And then after the play, Bodie Toki went down. So both of them will step out. Coach Wagner helping stretcher him off.
Yep. 24-yard gain by Owen Hendricks on that last play.
Esper with the fake to Hendricks.
Yeah, the keeper by Hendricks fooled everybody, and they may have picked up another first down.
They're pointing that way from that side of the field and this side of the field, so we're going to call that a Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln first down.
Unofficially 91 yards now for Owen Hendricks on the ground.
Brandon Dean, the sophomore, will step in. He took a snap for Brody, but he'll step over to left guard. Hendricks lines up. Esper in motion. Fake handoff to Sauer. He's going to toss it out to Esper. He turns the corner. Makes one miss. Esper still on his feet. Makes another one miss, and he dives. And Drew Esper brings it down to first and goal to the 2-yard line.
Wow, he made so many people miss it. Drew Esper, the furthest part away from us here in our broadcast location. But West is knocking on the door.
On the Titans sideline, Trapper Holmes, the kicker, warming up.
Great play, individual play by Drew Esper right there.
All fired up as he comes to the sideline.
Now it's A match of line of scrimmages right now here, JJ. First and goal for West. 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Who wants it? Hendricks hands off to Sauer. He gets hit in the backfield.
Man.
And he's going to go back a couple, so that's going to be second. And they're going to take him all the way back to the 5.
Cummings and Sides for Gaylord in there, throwing him for a loss. They got through that the line of West to get the tackle for loss. Now, second and goal from the 5.
9 minutes to go in the game, 9:30. Sowers sets up to the left. Strong side that way. There's the snap. Hendricks going to keep it. He brings it around, makes one miss. There's Owen Hendricks into the end zone for a Titan touchdown.
First score of the year. No flags. TC West on the scoreboard.
And the bleacher creatures explode. Owen Hendricks, the quarterback keeper, makes a miss and puts it on the board first. Who is going to make the play? Owen Hendricks said me, Coach.
5-yard TD run by Owen Hendricks on the quarterback keeper as now West sets up for the swinging gate. We'll see what they do. Have options.
Hendricks is out there. Roman Leask in the backfield. Probably a new spot for him. And we've still got him running on the field for the Blue Devils. They call him back.
And now they're lined up for an extra point.
And the lineman kicking. I love to see that.
Yeah, at least.
There's the snap. It's placed, and that one goes into the other team and is going to be no good. So,
6-0 West.
98 yards on that drive, right?
90... wasn't it started at the 4? So 96? Yeah.
96 yards for the first Titan touchdown of the season. Love to hear that Titan theme song played here at Thurlby.
So 6-0 lead for West again. 9:18 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Make sure you stay tuned for the Source Julian post-game show. Coach James Wagner will join us. He'll bring the Fox Motors Motivated Player of the Game. And we'll also name a Jimmy John's Players and Parent of the Game. Kids, it's a toss-up as to whether the players like the hoodie from Fox Motors or the free sub from Jimmy John's.
Yeah, they like it all for sure. They're kids, they love to eat, and they love the hoodies as well.
Why can't I have both? I can put the sandwich in the hoodie.
Yeah. They come up with all kinds of crazy ideas.
This time, Roman Leask sets up to kick. 9:18 on the clock. And it's off, and that's going to come down right about the 17-yard line. Blue Devils come across, make one miss, and they finally get brought down at the Blue Devil 44-yard line. It looks like in on the tackle was Colton Core.
Yeah, good field position for Gaylord to start this drive in the fourth quarter. This Titan defense has been tough all night long. Once again, going to be called upon to get a stop with 9:09 to go in the fourth. Titans up 6-0.
Ball in the Blue Devil 43. And we've got a referee stoppage.
Yep. Officials timeout here.
And Coach Wagner. Oh,
the T.
They forgot the T. Somebody's in trouble.
Yep, because that's somebody's responsibility.
Usually the kicker.
Who?
They'll talk to him on Monday about that.
Yeah.
3 in the backfield. Kent hands it off. They bump into the line, and
he keeps running. Extra yards for Collins once again. Again, he is giving Gaylord those tough yards. First point of contact, he is not going down.
So That's going to be a 2nd and 5 for the Blue Devils. Still inside their own territory.
We got someone getting up real slow for West.
They're telling him, sit down, sit down.
Because he wasn't going to make it off the field in time. No. So they were going to be undermanned. He was holding his arm the whole time, and his teammates told him to go down.
All right, so while they check on him, we'll take a TBC Airport timeout. Remember, flying from Northern Michigan's hometown airport, Cherry Capital TVC, your total value and convenient airport, flying you to your dream destination. Fly Allegiant, American, Delta, Sun Country, and United. Visit tbcairport.com.
At Nicolet Bank, we know that it takes a lot to run a business, from managing cash flow to keeping a pulse on your financial health. We're focused on making your banking experience effortless so you can focus on running your business. We work with you to understand your needs and build personalized solutions. With the right mix of banking services and fraud prevention solutions, we can empower your business to grow and reach the next level. NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations.
It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan. Well, if you live in Michigan, you shouldn't go through a day without the protection of Farm Bureau insurance. I'm Ben Amon, Farm Bureau. We serve only Michigan, so we know what Michigan needs. We know and we understand you. We protect you. For pure Michigan-based protection, call me, Ben Amon, in Traverse City at 231-735-3127. Or Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, 231-735-3127.
Big hole.
8:49 on the clock. Collins breaks a tackle, and Esper going to bring him down, but not before the Blue Devils get a first down. Taken off, if I was able to check it right, number 55, Jesus Mendez, the defensive lineman, being checked on the sidelines, but he appears to be all right, just a little stinger in the upper arm.
I'm telling you, Collins has given Gaylord a little extra boost here in this second half. The way he runs, I don't remember him running in the first half at all. But this second half, he is running with some serious authority.
1st and 10, ball on the Titan 43-yard line, 8:39. Titans lead 6-0 over the Gaylord Blue Devils. Kent sets up in the shotgun. One man goes, then they bring it back. The sophomore.
Yeah, Shimoniak.
Shimoniak gets the ball, and he's going to get about 5 yards on it. So that'll be 2nd and 5 for the Blue Devils.
Clock continues to move. 8:19 to go here in regulation in the fourth quarter. Titans up 6-0.
Ball on the Titan 38-yard line, 2nd and 5. Line hits the ball for the Blue Devils. Kent has Shimoniak in the backfield this time. And we're going to get a big blitz up the center. Shimoniak goes off the left side. And I think they're going to mark him out of bounds. And that looks shy of the first down to me, but...
Yeah, I think so, Jay. I think he's going to be a yard or so shy of the first down. 3rd and 1.
You never see him bring out the chains anymore in football.
They try, yeah. Unless it's an absolutely huge play for 4th down, for turning the ball over, things like that. But 3rd and 1 here now.
Ball on the 34, 7:47 on the clock. It'll start on the whistle.
Up under
there it
center.
Is. Oh, and Kent gets taken down.
No gain, a loss there. Good job by
And a whistle on the play.
When
Kent lost his helmet.
He's got to probably come out then. But, I mean, they saw the quarterback keeper was out when he came up under center. They knew what was going on.
Wondering what they're going to call. I believe it is on the Titans. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting ready to march off. Yeah, it's on the Titans. Personal foul, face mask. Oh, that's why the helmet came off.
So that is more than a first down. That brings the Blue Devils down to the 19-yard line. That's 15 yards by my math.
Yeah.
But I went to public
when
school.
you rip the helmet off, that one obviously it comes with a little more force. So Gaylord inside the 20 of the Titans.
So apparently, if the helmet comes off, you can't stay in.
Well, that's
Kent's
unless
still
it's
in.
forced by a penalty like that. It's not. It didn't just come off.
Kent fakes the handoff. They head up the right side of the line. They're going to put a couple yards down for second down.
See, the penalty created the helmet to come off, so that's why he was able to stay in. If it just came off on his own volition, then he would have to come out of play.
2nd and 7 now. Ball on the Titans 16. 7:05 to go in tonight's game. Titans lead 6-0. Blue Devils threatening. Kent takes a snap, hands it off to the man to his left, and Collins runs into him. He's going to get about 2 more yards, so that's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Blue Devils. Another one lost his helmet.
Yeah. Chance Warner for West. Helmet came off. He's coming off. And then Art Stallworth coming in for Warner. Yep, 3rd and 5, JJ. 3rd and 5.
Ball on the 14. Game clock running. Play clock at 15.
Gaylord taking a long time in that huddle to get up to the line. It's going to be under 6 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter when the ball is snapped.
Collins switching side with Vanderveer for the Blue Devils. They send Shimoniak in motion,
move.
and we're going to send it back 5 yards.
Yeah.
Offsides on the Blue Devils.
Yeah, once again, a procedure called they moved. Yep. False start. Moving back 5 more. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. 10 penalties now on Gaylord.
You know, we were talking to some of the other coaches before the game about ways to work off penalties the day after practice. And I feel like the Blue Devils might have to do some of those.
Huge play now because you feel that they have 2 plays here. It's 3rd down. They're going to go for it on 4th down. So you have 2 plays to pick up these 10 yards.
Ball on the 19, 3rd and 10, 5:41 as the clock runs.
Collins has been real effective for Gaylord.
Vanderveer's on his right. Kent takes the snap, puts
Goes
it in the hand of
down,
Collins, and Roman Leask drives him back until the whistle blows, and that's going to be 4th and long. Do you kick it?
Big time play by Roman Leask, an alternate captain here this year.
I knew his granddaddy, and that's where he gets that from.
Is that right? Yeah.
And his uncle and his dad.
Let's see, they're going to say no gain. They're going to say he made it back to the line of scrimmage. But 4th and 10 on the 19. No, they're not going to. They're going to go for it here. They're going to roll out the quarterback to the wide side, to the left side of the field, I believe, where they have ample room to run or throw. They're going to the short side.
And a big hit, but he gets the handoff.
Oh, but they'll take it down.
Taken and stuffed. That's going to be a turnover on down. Titan ball on their own 20-yard line.
Carson Toothman stayed at home from his linebacker position and was awaiting that reverse, and he stayed there and tackled him. Titans ball.
4:32 to go, and Titans get it. They're going to say the 19-yard line for the 1st and 10.
It would have been so easy to flow to the right side, to this opposite side here, but Toothman stayed where he was supposed to. The reverse went to the wide side, and he was there for the solo tackle.
Titans up 6-0. Time to kill the clock.
You bet. 4:32 left, 1st and 10 for the Titans. Ball on their own 20-yard line. You're going to see some serious ground and pound right now. You see, Gaylord still has 3 timeouts left. Titans have 2 timeouts.
And now they blow the whistle. The clock just now starting. There goes the play clock. Hendricks.
So you would take this play down as now the referees, they're saying something's messed up.
And bleacher creatures continue to make a loud noise as the officials are meeting in the middle. Again, make sure you join us for the Source Julian postgame show. Coach James Wagner will join us along with our Fox Motors Motivated Player of the Game and the Jimmy John's Player of the Game, along with the Jimmy John's parents. We usually don't see the parents, just the kids.
No, we don't. Nope.
And I'd be willing to bet 9 times out of 10 the kids get both subs.
Yes,
it takes that much
I agree.
to feed a football player.
Are they waiting for the clock to be adjusted?
So now they've adjusted the clock to 4:25, and the ball's on the 20. So changes have been made.
Now, again, you have 25 seconds to snap this ball, but I doubt we're going to stay down there and do that. No, they're going to.
Esper in motion, hands off to Sowers. He goes off the wide side right. Sowers for a gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for the Titans.
Things getting a little feisty down there. Clock continues to run. 4:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Titans up 6-0.
This is when you've coached your players up. When it starts to get a little exciting down there, be the bigger man.
They're going to give 2 yards on that first down run.
3:55, clock running. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Hendricks ready for the snap.
I think you're going to see a QB keeper by Hendricks here.
Nope, he hands it off to Esper. He brings it to the right, cuts in, cuts over, breaks another, and Drew Esper across the 30-yard line. Do they give him the first down?
Yeah, they're going to mark it right at the 30, and like you said, that would be a first down. And there they go. Wow, Drew Esper picking up the tough yards.
A Fox Motors first down for Drew Esper. Shop online anytime or get a Fox cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com. You can't tell from here, but we got to see Drew Esper in basketball season, and that young man has taken excellent advantage of the training facilities at Traverse City West.
That beautiful weight training facility at TC West, they now have, no doubt about it. Drew Esper spending a lot of time in there. Huge play. Clock continues to run. Under 3:10 here in the fourth.
1st and 10 for the Titans. Ball on their 30. Just looking to chew up the clock. Hendricks gets it. Hands off to Sowers. A big block up front. And Sowers is going to get 5 yards out of that behind the block of his teammate Noah Duman.
Coach Simoniak still saving those 3 timeouts. 2:40 to go here in the fourth. West up 6-0.
2nd and 5. Ball on the West 35-yard line.
Play clock at 15 right now. You still have plenty of time to drain that clock.
Play clock down to 5. Oh, Hendricks is set.
Ball's on the turf.
Somebody pick it up. Hendricks will dive on it.
Man.
That was enough to chew 30 seconds off the clock, and it's going to go back to about 3rd and 8 or 9 with the loss.
Oh, man. Under 2 minutes to go.
Ball now on the 32-yard line, so that will be a 3rd and 8.
The ball is staying on the ground. You know that. $1:40 to go.
Clock starting to run. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Hendricks.
Still looking for the play.
Time to move up there quick. Look at that clock. Here we
We're
go.
going to get a timeout.
There's the snap, and
they
Coach
called the
Wagner.
timeout because, again, it got too close to 0. West called the timeout with 1:29 to go in the fourth. Titans up 6-0.
So we'll be back after a 30-second timeout. Brought to you by TVCAirport.com.
It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan. Well, if you live in Michigan, you shouldn't go through a day without the protection of Farm Bureau insurance. I'm Ben Amon, Farm Bureau. We serve only Michigan, so we know what Michigan needs. We know and we understand you. We protect you. For pure Michigan-based protection, call me, Ben Amon, in Traverse City at 231-735-3127. Or Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, 231-735-3127.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. JJ Rowell, Rich Calkins. If you want to get your fill of high school football action and find out what's going on, make sure you tune in Saturday morning to UpNorthSportsRadio.com, where Rich Calkins and JC Coyne will talk high school scoreboard.
That's right. We're going to have a lot of games taking place tonight, and then we'll have a few games from Friday night, but we'll go over all the action from north central Michigan Thursday and Friday night. We'll be there every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
1:39 in the clock. Titans have the ball, the 3rd and 8, ball in the 32, just looking to get a first down here and chew up that clock.
That's right. Coach Simonak and Gaylord, they still have 3 timeouts left. Oh, we got a flag. We must have moved. Oh, no, they're saying offsides on Gaylord. We're going to get a free 5.
Well,
Woo!
that'll be closer to that first down.
It sure will. It'll be 3rd and 3 now. Wow. Wow. Penalties have absolutely killed Gaylord tonight.
If you're going to give it, we'll take it.
Yeah. 3rd and 3, a whole lot better than 3rd and 8 at this point.
Where would we be without the bleacher creatures? I didn't know you couldn't do that.
Yeah. Thanks again. They're always helping. Always helping. Again, 1:28 left in this game. The Titans are up 6-0.
Ball in the 37.
Of West.
Play clock running. Game clock yet to start. Hendricks getting the play from the sideline from one of 4 various coaches.
Lots of movement for West. Players switching positions.
There goes Esper in motion. They're going to hand off to him. He takes the block from Sowers. Flag on the play.
Short of Esper, a little bit short of the first down. Picked up maybe a half yard. But again, the line judge, once again, something happened. And this time I think West is they're going to move back 5 more yards. Just from the way Coach Wagner is animated. Yep. Oh, man.
So it'll
we
go
give
back.
5, give up 5.
It'll go back to 3rd and 8.
It will.
But we burned off a few seconds of clock.
We did. But once again, does the play call change again now, obviously? When it's 3rd and 3, that's short yardage situation. But go to 3rd and 8, that's more of a 3rd and long. So your play call changes completely.
Colton Core checks it back into the game. Hendricks has 2 to his right, 2 to his left. Wide side to the left and Hendricks going to keep it himself.
Oh,
and Hendricks takes a big hit, and we're going to get another flag on the play.
Late.
As Hendricks loses his helmet. That wasn't caused by a face mask, but it was, however, caused by a knee to the head.
Aiden Sherbert for Gaylord, number 7, absolutely rocked him. And let's see what the flag is here.
So Hendricks will have to come out because he lost a helmet. Yeah. Jacob Banish checks in. 1:18 on the clock as we await the official's decision. Thanks, everybody watching on Facebook. Make sure you click like on that Up North Sports Radio Facebook page. That way, every time we go live for a Traverse City West football game, you'll be notified and can join us, especially next week on Friday night when we head down to Grand Haven. And looks like they're going to call this against the Titans. Clipping. That makes a lot more sense than flipping.
Yeah. So that's going
to take it back to the 15-yard line. Clipping is a 15-yard penalty in high school.
So they are also, though, that's going to maintain it at third down.
So 3rd and 24. We're looking at every different version of third down you can play.
If they turned the penalty down, it would have been 4th down.
Right.
For the West, so they decided to go and make them longer with the backup quarterback in. Again, JJ said, as Banish comes in for Owen Hendricks, who lost his helmet on that last play. You're definitely going to see Banish handing the ball off to Sowers or to Espers here. I don't think you're going to put the ball in his hands.
Esper in motion. And he goes back to where he was. Now Banish will clap the hands, hand it off to Esper. He's got Sowers in front of him, and Esper with a 4-yard gain. So that's going to be a 4th and 20.
And Gaylord called their first time out.
With a minute 13 on the clock.
Yep, they want to make West punt the ball away deep in their own territory, and they're going to hope for good field position. Here, it's going to be an exciting one right down to the bitter end here at Thurlby Field.
So we'll take a TVC Airport timeout. TVCAirport.com. Fly from Northern Michigan's hometown airport, Cherry Capital TVC. Your total value and convenient airport, flying you and your dream destination. Fly Allegiant, American, Delta, Sun Country, and United. They're going all over the country now. Rich, you can visit tvcairport.com and book a trip to your dream destination. As the players head back onto the field.
That's you're saying my wife just used that to fly to Las Vegas, so that she used that. My daughter used TVC this summer to fly from Houston to Traverse City. So, yeah, the Calkins family gets plenty of usage of Cherry Capital Airport TVC, no doubt about it. It's so convenient to use, JJ, and they both got excellent deals as well.
They do, and our sister station, Q100, we now broadcast live from TVC Airport for J-Bo's Soundcheck Monday through Thursday every week, and the staff and the people at the Cherry Capital Airport could not be friendlier faces to greet folks to Northern Michigan, I tell you what.
We got to get this punt off. We've had trouble with it all night long. Look at Gaylord all the way up here. They're coming after this punt.
Esper has to hop again, but he gets it up in the air. It's high, but it's not far, and it's going to bounce.
Oh, it's going to take a great roll.
That's going to head over the 50-yard line. Yeah. Brush it. Go.
Drew Esper, what a punt.
What a punt. So
down to the 32-yard line of Gaylord.
Blue Devils have 60 seconds to make it, 50, 60, almost 70 yards, Rich.
Unbelievable. No, great job by Drew Esper to get that, because the return man came running up towards the line of scrimmage there before the ball was snapped. So they had all 11 players going to come after that punt, and they gave it up, but they lost about 25 yards in field position by doing that.
When the Titans needed to stand at a punt, that was it. Earlier in the game, they were getting run over. Not that time when it mattered most.
Gaylord.
There's the snap. Kent goes back, passes it off, and it looked to me like he stepped out, but the official said he got 5 more yards.
Right.
So that's going to be an 8-yard gain, 2nd and 8 from their own 40. 53 seconds on the clock.
Connor Byram's a huge target from his tight end position for Gaylord. That's a safe throw. They pick up 8 yards. Like you said, only utilized 7 seconds on the clock. Titans up 6-0. 53 seconds to go in this game. Defense being
Titans have
called.
1 timeout.
Yep.
Blue Devils have...
No, they should have 2. They used one a while ago. This has 3 on the scoreboard, but they should have only 2.
Blue Devils take the snap. There goes Kent. Looks to pass. Puts one out there. And that goes off the hands of the intended receiver, Shimoniak, and that's going to be 3rd and 2.
That was a tough catch for Shimoniak. The ball was behind him. West sitting there. This is a great time when you're playing center field. Drew Esper, look for him, one of the free safeties there, playing center field. He's going to go to where the ball is. West looking for a big pick here to end this ball game.
50 seconds to go. Titans up by 6. 3rd and 2. Ball on the Blue Devil 40. 1 man back there with Kent as he takes the shotgun. Two to his short side right, looks that direction. Can't get it. He scrambles, looks for a man, gets that ball in the air, and that goes off the turf. Shimoniak can't make it. Fourth down with 43 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, Kent was buying as much time as possible, rolling out to the right. His offensive line did a pretty good job in blocking, but fell incomplete now. Now fourth down. Fourth down and 2. West needs one more stop.
Here we go, Bleacher Creatures. This is where we need you on your feet. Play clock down to 15. Crowd gets loud. Kent looks to his sideline. Takes the snap, looks to his left. There it goes. It's in the air. Caught for a first down.
By Gaylord, out to the left there by Peel. Colin Peel wide open on that left wide side of the field. 37 seconds left in this ball game. Ball right at midfield.
50 yards to go with 37 seconds. Titans looking for a big stop. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils.
DBs and safeties, no one gets behind you. No one gets behind you. Everything is in front of you.
Collins in the backfield. Kent takes the snap, looks back to his right, puts one big in the air.
Oh, Drew Esper.
Esper with the interception. Esper takes the knee with 30 seconds to go, and the Titans just need a victory formation.
Huge INT for the kid, now a junior, but last year as a sophomore, all-conference free safety, comes up with a huge play. Again, Gaylord, I believe, has 2 timeouts left. We'll see if Coach Shimoniak uses those, but like you said, JJ, go in 30 seconds to go into that victory formation, and let's wrap this up. Colton Core going back deep there just to protect anything crazy going on.
So Hendricks comes up under center, takes it, drops to the knee, and the clock will continue to run. And at this point, the Titans don't have to run another play unless the timeout is called by the Blue Devils. And at this point, unless they're dragging it out, I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think so either. Looks like Coach Shimoniak is not going to call it. So, West, what a way to start. A defensive struggle all night long, but a 5-yard touchdown run by Owen Hendricks, the difference in this game, and West wins
6-0. Your Traverse City West Titans start the year off with a win. We'll be back with the Source Julian post-game show. You're listening to UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
Source Julian is Traverse City's fireplace expert, the only dealer to offer the entire line of Cozy Heat fireplaces. Whether gas or wood burning, indoor or outdoor, Cozy Heat has a traditional or modern option that Source Julian can help you design and install to make your Northern Michigan home or retreat something truly special. Imagine all the lazy days and magical nights in front of your custom-built Cozy Heat fireplace. Visit SourceJulian.com and transform your home. As the last locally owned new car dealer in Traverse City, Williams Chevrolet is proud to support the Traverse City Titans and all the hardworking folks here in TC. That's Williams' main focus, taking care of our fellow Michiganders and making friendships every day. Williams stocks the most popular brands, Honda, Kia, and Chevrolet, and the Chevy lineup includes a huge stock of rugged Silverados, Blazers, and Equinox. So visit Williams on US 31 or always at WilliamsChevy.com.
It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan. Well, if you live in Michigan, you shouldn't go through a day without the protection of Farm Bureau insurance. I'm Ben Amon, Farm Bureau. We serve only Michigan, so we know what Michigan needs. We know and we understand you. We protect you. For pure Michigan-based protection, call me, Ben Amon, in Traverse City at 231-735-3127. Or Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, 231-735-3127.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Lube, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
Your home team works hard to win on game day. Nicolet Bank works hard to manage your money every day. Score big and get paid with better checking. Earn up to 3.00% annual percentage yield with Real Rewards checking. If you don't earn money with your current checking account, it's time to switch. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com or talk to your neighborhood team today. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations. Member FDIC.
As soon as school is back in session, it's not too early to book your family's winter holiday travel or even your spring break getaway. Fly from TVC Cherry Capital Airport in Traverse City, your hometown airport. TVC is total value and it's convenient. Book your holiday and spring break getaways while seats last on Allegiant, American, Delta, and United. Fly nonstop to the sun. Or with just one stop, TVC gets you anywhere you want to go. Visit tvcairport.com.
Fox Grand Traverse Ford presents Pre-Owned with Peace of Mind. Fox is now a Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicle center. That means your money back anytime during the first 2 weeks or 1,000 miles, plus a free Carfax history report, a 139-point vehicle inspection, and a 3-month, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Shop our Ford Blue Advantage vehicles online at fgtford.com or visit us on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Fox Motor, only the best.
Jimmy John's is proud to support TC West football. Try the new Jimmy John's Mediterranean chicken or veggie wraps. So healthy and so delicious. Pair it with a side of pita chips with Sabra roasted red pepper hummus. With lots of classic favorites or the new wraps menu, there's so much to love at the 2 Jimmy John's locations in Traverse City. Easy to pick up, and of course they always deliver freaky fast. The player and parent of the game is presented by Jimmy John's of Traverse City.
Welcome to the Source Julian postgame show on UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
Welcome into the Source Julian post-game show, where your Titans have just started off the 2024 season with a big win over the Gaylord Blue Devils, 6-0 in non-conference play. We didn't talk about conference play all night, but it is a non-conference
Right,
game.
exactly. Right. Remember, for football only, we play in the Saginaw Valley League, and so but Gaylord they'll come back to in all the other sports. They will be in the Big North Conference, and we'll play basketball and all those other things. But what a win for West here tonight. To win 6-0, to pitch a shutout here on Thurlby Field, a warm night, some cramping going on out there. That's kind of what happens in these first games, JJ, and for them to hold tough, hold strong after some deep drives by Gaylord a couple different times. The defense came up strong, and Owen Hendricks on a 5-yard touchdown scamper, the only scoring in the entire game. West wins 6-0.
Now, once again this year, we have a statistician from Traverse City West. Ben is sitting right next to us, and I believe he gave you some math.
He did, exactly. Owen Hendricks just under 100 yards rushing tonight, so that was huge. Also not a whole lot of yards throwing the ball tonight or anything like that, but it was effective when needed. And, some things to work on, obviously. Of course, not coming off the field was Drew Esper. He had some runs tonight, picked up positive yardage defensively from his free safety position, got the big INT to seal the win on that final drive. Just a great effort. Roman Lease had some big plays on that defensive line and offensive line. So it takes a whole team to win, and that's exactly what transpired here tonight at Thurlby Field.
Now, during the commercial break, we were talking. We name the Fox Motors Motivated Player of the game, but it's Coach Wagner that gets the MVP for Jimmy John's along with the MVP parents. So the half-field huddle for the Titans just wrapping up, and we can't make our decision until Coach Wagner makes his decision.
Right.
But it's tough. It's between several players because several Titans had some great nights on the field tonight.
They did, no doubt about it. You know, again, a total team effort here by West to get this win here at Thurlby to start the season. Again, we talked about it all game. How ironic was it that a very similar ball game to what transpired in Gaylord last year at this time, but this time West able to score late in the fourth, relatively early in the fourth quarter, but score in the fourth quarter to win the game.
Reminder to those watching at UpNorthSportsRadio.com and the Up North Sports Radio Facebook page, next Friday night we will be in Grand Haven for the Coast Guard Cup. Pre-game at 6:40, kickoff at 7 o'clock. We'll make the drive down. We'll make the drive to all the Titan games.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll have all the coverage for you. Now we have to debate and wait. Coach Wagner still doing some hugs down on the field, so we're going to step aside for a break. And when we come back, we'll have Coach Wagner. We'll have the Fox Motors Motivated Player of the Game and the Jimmy John's Parent and Player MVP. You're watching UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
Source Julienne is Traverse City's fireplace expert, the only dealer to offer the entire line of Cozy Heat fireplaces. Whether gas or wood burning, indoor or outdoor, Cozy Heat has a traditional or modern option that Source Julienne can help you design and install to make your Northern Michigan home or retreat something truly special. Imagine all the lazy days and magical nights in front of your custom-built Cozy Heat fireplace. Visit SourceJulienne.com and transform your home. As the last locally owned new car dealer in Traverse City, Williams Chevrolet is proud to support the Traverse City Titans and all the hardworking folks here in TC. That's Williams' main focus, taking care of our fellow Michiganders and making friendships every day. Williams stocks the most popular brands, Honda, Kia, and Chevrolet, and the Chevy lineup includes a huge stock of rugged Silverados, Blazers, and Equinox. So visit Williams on US 31 or always at WilliamsChevy.com.
It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan. Well, if you live in Michigan, you shouldn't go through a day without the protection of Farm Bureau insurance. I'm Ben Amon, Farm Bureau. We serve only Michigan, so we know what Michigan needs. We know and we understand you. We protect you. For pure Michigan-based protection, call me, Ben Amon, in Traverse City at 231-735-3127. Or Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, 231-735-3127.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Lube, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
Your home team works hard to win on game day. Nicolet Bank works hard to manage your money every day. Score big and get paid with better checking. Earn up to 3.00% annual percentage yield with Real Rewards checking. If you don't earn money with your current checking account, it's time to switch. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com or talk to your neighborhood team today. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations. Member FDIC.
As soon as school is back in session, it's not too early to book your family's winter holiday travel or even your spring break getaway. Fly from TVC Cherry Capital Airport in Traverse City, your hometown airport. TVC is total value and it's convenient. Book your holiday and spring break getaways while seats last on Allegiant, American, Delta, and United. Fly nonstop to the sun. Or with just one stop, TVC gets you anywhere you want to go. Visit tvcairport.com.
Fox Grand Traverse Ford presents Pre-Owned with Peace of Mind. Fox is now a Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicle center. That means your money back anytime during the first 2 weeks or 1,000 miles, plus a free Carfax history report, a 139-point vehicle inspection, and a 3-month, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Shop our Ford Blue Advantage vehicles online at FGTFord.com or visit us on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Fox Motor, only the best.
Jimmy John's is proud to support TC West football. Try the new Jimmy John's Mediterranean chicken or veggie wraps. So healthy and so delicious. Pair it with a side of pita chips with Sabra roasted red pepper hummus. With lots of classic favorites or the new wraps menu, there's so much to love at the 2 Jimmy John's locations in Traverse City. Easy to pick up, and of course they always deliver freaky fast. The player and parent of the game is presented by Jimmy John's of Traverse City. Source Julienne is Traverse City's fireplace expert, the only dealer to offer the entire line of Cozy Heat fireplaces. Whether gas or wood burning, indoor or outdoor, Cozy Heat has a traditional or modern option that Source Julienne can help you design and install to make your northern Michigan home or retreat something truly special. Imagine all the lazy days and magical nights in front of your custom-built Cozy Heat fireplace. Visit SourceJulienne.com and transform your home. As the last locally owned new car dealer in Traverse City, Williams Chevrolet is proud to support the Traverse City Titans and all the hardworking folks here in TC. That's Williams' main focus, taking care of our fellow Michiganders and making friendships every day. Williams stocks the most popular brands, Honda, Kia, and Chevrolet, and the Chevy lineup includes a huge stock of rugged Silverados, Blazers, and Equinox. So visit Williams on US 31 or always at WilliamsChevy.com.
It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan. Well, if you live in Michigan, you shouldn't go through a day without the protection of Farm Bureau insurance. I'm Ben Amon, Farm Bureau. We serve only Michigan, so we know what Michigan needs. We know and we understand you. We protect you. For pure Michigan-based protection, call me, Ben Amon, in Traverse City at 231-735-3127. Or Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, 231-735-3127.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Lube, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
Your home team works hard to win on game day. Nicolet Bank works hard to manage your money every day. Score big and get paid with better checking. Earn up to 3.00% annual percentage yield with Real Rewards checking. If you don't earn money with your current checking account, it's time to switch. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com or talk to your neighborhood team today. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations. Member FDIC.
As soon as school is back in session, it's not too early to book your family's winter holiday travel or even your spring break getaway. Fly from TVC Cherry Capital Airport in Traverse City, your hometown airport. TVC is total value and it's convenient. Book your holiday and spring break getaways while seats last on Allegiant, American, Delta, and United. Fly nonstop to the sun. Or with just one stop, TVC gets you anywhere you want to go. Visit tvcairport.com.
Fox Grand Traverse Ford presents Pre-Owned with Peace of Mind. Fox is now a Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicle center. That means your money back anytime during the first 2 weeks or 1,000 miles, plus a free Carfax history report, a 139-point vehicle inspection, and a 3-month, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Shop our Ford Blue Advantage vehicles online at FGTFord.com or visit us on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Fox Motor, only the best.
Jimmy John's is proud to support TC.
Welcome to the Source Julian postgame show. Rich Calkins joined alongside head coach of TC West, James Wagner. Coach, a defensive battle all night long, and West comes out with a big 6-0 win.
Yeah, it was a fight. It was a fight all the way through, and just so proud of my guys and my coaches. I mean, I mean, week one, you just have no idea what's going to happen. I mean, it's the first time these kids are getting out there. Some of it's the first varsity game. It's going to be sloppy. It's going to be just all these different things can happen. I mean, you just don't know, and you got to persevere, and you got to find a way. And that's really what we talked about going into it was find a way. It doesn't matter how it gets done. You got to find a way. And then you create. I mean, the biggest jumps happen from scrimmage to week one to week two, and there's just so many things that you can fix and see on tape. And now you have you can have live film with it to understand and see plays come to life and then fix the mistakes. So, I mean, find a way, and we did, and just so proud. And having a 0 up on the board, it always makes me happy.
Yeah, it was a great job. Really noticeable coming out. You get to the kickoff to start the second half. The offensive line really coming off the ball in that first drive. It was noticeable. Big holes were being opened up, and you were able to get a sustained drive. Didn't get any points out of it, but it really had to give you some momentum going in, knowing we can block these guys.
Well, yeah, in a game that's so tight like this, and it's a one-score tie game, field position matters, and whether or not you score or not. I mean, being where you're at in the field, and that all matters. And special teams play a huge role in games like this. And so, Drew getting the punt off at the end there and having it bounce. Punt. I mean, what a we got it off and it rolled, and so it rolled in our favor. And found a way, right? So.
They took that penalty prior to that purposely to push you back even further.
Well,
instead of giving you a 4th down and short, they said move them back because we want to keep them there and hopefully get great field position.
And it's smart on them. I mean, they're trying to push us back to put pressure on our kids. Backed up situation, one-score ball game, they're going to sell out and go for the block. Our guys got the job done, and Drew got the punt off and got it bounced in our favor. And defense stepped up, and Drew got a pick to solidify it. Remind me of that pick he had against Central a little bit from last year. Big time players step up in big time moments. So Drew's a big time player, and when the ball's in his hands, I always feel pretty good.
Yeah, Owen Hendricks with a 5-yard run to punch in the only score of the game.
Yeah,
huge run by him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's just got a confidence about himself and swagger about himself, and I felt so comfortable just being able to call his number all night long when we needed to in the run game, and just simply being able to give him that opportunity. He deserved it, and I just trusted him in that moment to get the job done. He's a tough kid to tackle. He's slippery at times, and he finds ways to get out of things. And I think he broke a tackle there through his legs, and finished all the way through the goal line there. Which first score, that first touchdown's always tough, I tell you. So glad we got it, and it was the difference in the ball game.
Yeah, like Coach, you mentioned defensively, you put a 0 on the score. Even though they were deep in Titan territory a couple different times, the defense just tightened up and just didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
Tightened up, play on words there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, excuse the pun.
Yeah, right. No, but I mean, defense, stout. D-line played really, really well. Dumont played really, really well. I mean, our inside back is Braden Popa. Man, he's a kid that just makes plays. It's awesome to watch.
Yeah, he played a very good game for sure.
I mean, it's just our D-line stepped up in a lot of ways too. And so, I just stout and strong defensively. I didn't make too many, changes in our game plan defensively. We simply kept on attacking and kept on doing our base things in order to have success, and found a way.
Right. Yeah. Congratulations on the win. This is the time of the segment where we choose the players of the game. Sure. JJ and I talked about it. The Fox Motors motivated player of the game. We gave it to lineman Roman Lesk.
Yeah, Roman. I mean, he's one of those kids that it makes a lot of sense. I mean, he's a strong, stout kid. He makes really, really good plays defensively and offensively. He's our best lineman. Him and Bodie are just the most experienced in there, and they get the job done. And but Roman's a force on defense, and he just makes plays, and he's tough. He's tough to block. So, that's a well-deserved pick right there.
Yeah, and the Jimmy John's MVP is your choice, and you went with?
Yeah, I had to go with Owen Hendricks. I mean, just a guy that obviously got the touchdown. He honestly, when we needed a play, we called his number, and he took some hard hits in there. His helmet got popped off a couple times, and just showed his toughness. Yeah. And that's where our team's going to have to be moving forward, is just tough. And he's a leader. He's got some swagger about himself, and he's just a kid that is going to quietly get better and better each week. And I'm just super proud of him for the commitment that he's had all the way through this year, leading up to this year, and he definitely showed that tonight. So super proud of him. A lot of work to do, but these guys deserve to win. So.
Right, and Owen's parents are the parents of the game.
Yeah,
as
Dave
well.
and Lisa.
Yep.
Dave and Lisa, yep. Great people. So we'll get them what they need.
Yeah, exactly. Well, congratulations, Coach. Looking forward to your practices this week, and then looking to talk to you next week during our pregame show, getting ready for Grand Haven.
Yeah, getting ready for Grand Haven, and just looking forward. I mean, they're going to be a tough team. This is the second year for their head coach. They've got some really good athletes down there. Some guys that are getting recruited pretty heavily, and it's going to be a tough battle for us. Different style of game, a little bit more spread look. So our defensive attack is going to be different, but we'll see what it brings. But I just quickly want to shout out. I want to dedicate this win to get choked up here, but dedicate it to my Uncle Bob who passed away. He was a big fan, and just being able to dedicate to him, just miss him, and I know he's watching. So
yeah,
Uncle Bob, love you.
Absolutely, Coach. Well, Coach James Wagner, congratulations on getting the first win here in 2024. Great way to start the season. Looking forward to next week.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
All right,
as always,
you bet.
And go Titans!
All right, head coach James Wagner there. Congratulations on the win. You've been listening to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. Listen to JJ and I as we come to you from Grand Haven next week around 6:40 for the pregame as we take on the Buccaneers of Grand Haven. You've been listening to TC West Football on UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
This broadcast of Traverse City West Titan Sports is a production of Up North Sports Radio, a division of Blarney Stone Broadcasting.